already updated the. Cool. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. So last time on Will of the Elements, uh, yeah, you guys finish up you finish up the Aldragoin's thing for sure. For taking took absolute care of him. That was the session before that actually, and then you're thinking about going to the electric and late lighting plane. So that was your next
Hmm.
choice. Before that, you decided to do some reconnaissance eventually and like this and basically talk to people to figure out more about Aldragon, about where you're gonna go next, electric plane, and you got some quests. So let's see. You want to talk to Ellie because Ellie was really important. Ellie's exhilarating
Hmm.
elixirs, the lovely little lady who actually is a cloud giant, and you told her about Aldragon's death. She was disappointed to her because her mate died from him. So she was gonna have a killing off, and she thanked you and she gave you a 50% discount on all goods except for Krivdar, who stole shit from her for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah,
Literally stole
he did it for the love of the
Yep.
game.
pretty much.
Hmm.
Um,
Like, I swear I'm a rogue, damn it. Like, are you though? Are you?
hey, Rogue is not a class; it's a state of mind.
True.
So, yeah.
He gets kicked out, I think, for the day. Was it permanent
No, it's
being kicked out
temporary.
or?
It's temporary. It's
Okay.
like, man, you're being unruly. It's like a single child. Like, get out of here. Get,
Yeah.
you're grounded. Get out. Go home and think about what you've done. So, yeah. Also, for some reason, you guys got really into orangutan. So you went to a new place in Single called
Yes.
Doctor Didgeridoo's Littles, to
Yep.
find exotic pets, exotic allies. And you got a cool orangutan, and then
Yeah.
you brought it to life as you'd like to do, to various animals.
Yeah,
So you
we
just kept
used Gordon used the awakening spell, so he
Mhm.
gained
Yes.
sentience.
just bring sentience to all sorts of creatures.
Watch,
Uh,
we'll leave you for the electric plane. We'll come back. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, smoking a cigar, turn
Has
one of the
a
back rooms into a
straw hat
gambling
on.
den,
Yep.
selling dollar like taking at least a 15% cut of every of things at the table.
Yeah, and basically, yeah, like, and also you basically how you originally got them is to work on mobile carts. You wanted to get a mobile cart, so instead of
Yeah,
just having a store,
Mhm.
you have a mobile cart going around single, just selling your ice cream from your Deathly Delights store. Yeah, um, yeah, so,
we basically made the Ultra Humanite meets Gorilla Grodd from DC.
sure, okay, well, we'll put it, yeah,
Except he doesn't have nearly as high of an intelligence as either of them, or the
Mm.
psychic abilities. But hey, who
Not
knows?
yet.
Maybe one day they'll actually get into like a class or something like that and just start learning psychic abilities.
They managed to defeat 5 random bunkers at the store. They level up.
Yep, that's how it works.
okay. And then after that, you guys go to the Hall and Concord to pick up some quests. Let's see.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Money.
now they have the Seal of Sigil. Your quests, you have some basic upgraded quests. So like these quests basically just really was worth more. It's just a way that you guys get some extra money and maybe some extra specially valuable items if you really want to. But yeah, you basically get a quest from a Merisma, and you already have a quest from Merisma in the first place. This is actually an upgrade to his quest. So basically, what you're told essentially is that let's see where did I put the thing. All right, basically you're told that there's a first you had another quest you got from there in the first place, regular non Seal Sigil quest, to go to there and to talk to someone who marries man. Yeah, he had a quest for you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You didn't. I don't think you
Find
really
like a
found.
100 pounds of
Uh,
Alruptite. I don't know how to pronounce
so
that.
it's kind of so that's the other quest. That's the Seal Sigil quest. So it's a quest
Uh,
to get 100 pounds of other
oh
reptite.
yeah,
And
oh
then,
yeah. My original like just normal bounty quest was talk to Maris May in the city of Colm.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So then your other quest, your basic quest, your more unupgraded quest is that to talk to him and he'll tell you what you need to do. But it's basically, as far as I told to do, it's like it's just no above the table essentially. That like it's gonna be part of the same roughly area, so you don't have to worry about being too crazy. It's just gonna be like basically it's like a here's the normal quest and here's the hard version of the quest. If you want the extra loot and stuff. So it's up to you. We'll see how it goes. And then yeah, and then yeah, so that would be if you end up getting the 100 pounds of other update for him, you give you 200k gold. So quite a bit
Hmm.
of money. Otherwise, the regular quest is I think let's see, your quest is just like 10k gold and like a shooting
Yeah.
star ring.
This was like 200k for the 100 pounds.
You guys know how many ice cream cones we could buy to supply our store with 200k gold? Oh my god.
Yeah, you should do more reinvesting. Stop buying magic items for your characters for combat. Reinvest in your business.
To be fair, though, most of the money goes right into the cloak, or the robe for
Yeah.
Ekrist.
Mhm.
Ricard, oh, you're paying dividends? Oh, you're giving us 100k platinum each? Oh, thank you.
Oh,
You know, it would really suck for Ekrist if his character died before he could finish that robe.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Well, actually, is actually done now? Are you done now?
no, I could have either done the robe or done that grimoire attached to the quill thing. So I did the quill thing.
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm.
Fine, you go, yeah, next time. All right.
Mhm.
So pretty much by the time we're done with the electric plane, the robe should be done.
Well,
Well, he's probably not leaving the robe there to be enchanted. while we're
right.
out busy.
Oh,
I have
true.
to. I'm wearing the robe, so at some point I have to like leave them there for like 2 weeks or something to finish.
Right.
Well,
So
why
that's kind of the problems.
why don't we just say it to make it simple? Like basically, after every plane is done, you're basically, you basically get a week off, to do
Okay.
things.
Mhm.
That way, you guys have like a more clear timeline. Yeah.
I.e., I want you to finish the main quest because otherwise bad things will happen to you.
God, it was also like I just don't want to think we're like, oh, everyone's take a vacation for the next couple of years, make all the items you buy, just because otherwise you're gonna farm as much money from your ice cream shop. it's gonna eventually become over.
I mean, to be fair though, if we just basically rely on the ice cream shop that makes us money, we won't need to do the bounty quest, which means all we have to do is just focus on the main quest for you.
I mean, true, but that's also like the quests are fun too. There's.
They are.
They're fun. That's why we do this.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, that's just all business, animal business, but yeah.
Are
I mean,
they?
God,
Ekrist
you're the people who don't do side quests in your
Yeah.
RPG adventures.
Madness.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, my
Ekrist
God.
is a widower, and like he's basically retired from the town guard, living on a pension. So he's basically on paintball weekend this whole time. You guys.
Yeah, you're making more money, adventuring than you are on your pension on your Social Security, draw.
Yeah.
Like you're basically just getting like hey, let's go to the ice cream shop with my pension money. That my treat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. So.
Oh, also we got visited by Sheila last session.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Was it last session or the one before?
I think it was before.
I think it was like at the start of the session. Or was it before?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
She granted us that boon before we fought Eldragon.
Right, be like, give us all the full rest. But then she also showed up after the fact.
Okay, so I'm looking at the notes. So that was session 44, which was before.
Or no,
the last one.
we didn't actually. I don't think we interacted with Sheila, did we? I think that was just privately with.
Yeah. The only.
Yeah, that was just
That was just Rena.
The divine
Okay.
thing. Like
Mhm.
so Renan did the divine intervention before, and then
Yeah.
after that, after you guys beat him, you talked to her, and that was session 44. But the last session was session 45.
Oh, okay.
Because
Gotcha.
after that, you basically did a bunch of exploring of the place and going back to the other
Gotcha.
thing and figuring out other stuff and figuring out.
Oh, that's right. That's when we
talk to
were like
people.
rummaging, found the deed to the tower, which I think we're now like working out to like we've like Ren's got his like registration and and stuff for like the property. So the place is now his officially, I believe.
Yeah,
Which is funny because we have a quest to find out where the deed to the property is.
you did.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
I think we but didn't we also tell them that isn't gonna work, or do we just let them know hey, we own the property or something like
Oh,
that?
No, I don't think
What
we told anybody.
I can't remember if you told them, but basically, I mean, they told you to get it for them. But like, if you get it, you tell them you have it. You basically tell you seem registered with the city, so they'll know someone owns it. They'll probably know who owns it by this point.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna
Mhm.
it's just a quest, so it's not like you had to do it. It's just like you took quest and then you said, I don't want to do the quest anymore. So it was the city itself basically gave you the quest. So it's like the city's not gonna be like, oh, well, we're gonna send thugs after you
Yeah.
for not completing the quest. It's like it's not it wasn't
I guess
a contract.
I'm assuming the city wants to the deed to the place so they could sell it so that themselves and make a little
No,
chunk of
they
money.
said they were gonna fix it up and
Oh, that's right. Turn it back into an actual proper shrine.
make it a nice
Mhm.
public
right.
building
No,
or
no.
something. Yeah.
I think they want to do something else. They didn't want to do a shrine, but I
Yeah.
want to do a
Oh,
shrine.
Well,
maybe that's what I said.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So what
Well,
happened
Like
too
a
was
too
public
bad for
building.
them.
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, we didn't want to make a shrine.
You're gonna need to do a little renovation, like put in an actual door.
They
into
were
the
going to
place.
pave paradise and put up a parking lot.
I mean, that could be the gimmick. You have to say your the keyword to get in.
Maybe
Gimmicks.
But you have to like find a way to change the keyword that gets in because I think it was like
substance.
passage or something like that.
No,
Substance.
Substance. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Substance.
why. I like the keyword. I'm not trying to lock people out, anyways. It's a shrine.
We could make the password something like "Divinity is awesome" because they hate that in this town.
Or what's that?
Well, they don't hate. They don't hate the divinity. They just don't want divinity in the place.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
you can like I said, you can. It's not like anti specifically. It's just like the Lady Pain specifically. Like, hey, you can't
It's-
like you can still worship gods. You just can't like.
She's got
the lady-
one of those lawn
Makes
signs
medicine
out there
go
that says "No gods allowed."
Yeah.
I was thinking even more specifically, it's the Little Rascals hideout, and Lily Payne is like, Alfalfa is like saying, "No gods allowed."
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, also, the last thing you did was that you guys talked to Haley and Robbie, and you basically covered the whole thing. So Haley's like, "Hey, okay, she got paid by you guys, I think," and she like, and the gas, you took the gas off her. So he said,
Yeah.
he said, "Okay, yeah, you're free to do what you want." She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna help out Robbie." Robbie said, "I'm gonna help out Haley for a bit because Haley's still doing her normal stuff. She's basically doing her own kind of just thing, just to like work on her personal stuff." And yeah, so hey, Robbie's like, "Yeah, I still like her. We're basically good friends," and they have like almost like a elder sister, younger sister kind of dynamic going on. So, oh yeah, I also gave her slippers of spider climbing. I forgot why exactly.
I also gave her a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
When we basically tried to like smooth it over and be like, look, you can do your own thing, but if you need anything, we can help as well. I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Risk gave her the slippers of spider climbing. They're like an infused
Well,
item.
I gave Robbie 100K before I took AS off and before the whole thing, like
100K
2 weeks before.
I think it was like
Yeah,
100K.
it was.
I don't think it was 100K.
100,000. Like
100,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was like 100 platinum.
I wrote it down. Let me see.
The 100K was the entire
I gave
party fund.
100 platinum. Sorry, 100 platinum.
Yeah.
So I gave 100
like
platinum to Robbie first, like 2 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
then I gave another 100 platinum.
Yeah.
This last session.
Yeah, 100K. Yeah, you would basically make us broke. That we have to like do not only the current
you and
bounty,
Dad Robbie.
but also additional bounties, just to, like be.
Well, 100 platinum is how much gold?
It's
1,000,
1,000
right?
gold, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a
Yeah.
ton of money. That's a ton of money
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
Especially like that's like the wages of someone for like years, like a very skilled worker for years. Like,
And the fact that we collectively
like-
as 5 people have over almost close to 100K in gold is like
Like-
we are like
Yeah.
the upper wealthy people.
Like an average family of 4 can eat at a tavern for like a silver piece or 2.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Per day kind of thing.
Well, they both now are well off for a while.
Like they're set up for at least a
Very
year.
long.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, Robbie said she's in leave, or she left, but she said she was gonna keep helping Haley because they have a relationship, and also because you helped her out. So yeah, and that was it. Really.
Also, Ellie, I took away the ring of mind shielding from her since she didn't need to be protected from Aldrion on that end.
Also, one more thing I forgot to mention it. You guys talked to you actually did a lot of talking to Nolan Dole about the Edric plane, so he give you a ton of information about what the it's like.
Oh yeah, that's the first time we actually did that.
Yeah, because
that we actually
like okay, you gotta go there.
Actually utilized a resource that was just sitting there, and we just ignored them the entire time.
I think that should be the last time we ever do it, just to make our DM part, crazy.
I mean,
but I have all this expositional information that they could give you.
Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you guys was I think you guys forgot to do was to talk about you always want to talk to Harriet. We didn't talk to Harriet, but
well, I basically should we talk to the Dragon Council, or at least let her know through tell her to speak to the Dragon Council, kind of use her as the intermediary, but everybody kept getting shot down.
We wanted to let it be known that we stopped Eldragon, but
we're all where it's but we don't want them to know that we know she's a spy. It's but we don't have to have her tell them that she knows. She just say, hey, I just got wind that these adventuring party killed Aldragon. She doesn't have to tell them where she.
No, it's her job.
We
can be like, hey, Dragon Council, you know how you hired me to follow these guys? Well, here's what I found out. They killed Eldragon.
Here's
That's
what
all I gotta say.
thinking. We send a message to her, letting her know that we're putting up an exhibit outside the Arbor Tower, and we have our stuffed animatronic Aldragon out there.
Yeah.
That way,
I mean,
the source comes directly from her. We didn't tell her anything
I mean, if
about
we
it.
want to be really sadistic, we could also take that dead golden dragon corpse and just basically make it like a weird thing, like it just keeps eating him, like Hook
Oh, the gold
in
dragon.
the movie
that died.
Hook,
Oh, yeah.
getting
Let's
eaten by
not
the
piss off
alligator
the Dragon
crocodiles.
Council, okay? Let's not do that.
I mean, that
Also,
would be a
Yeah.
little insulting to the Dragon Council. For all
Yeah.
we know, that was
also,
maybe a
I did
member.
disassemble most of that dragon.
True.
So
Yeah, true.
unless you've got a lot of paper mache, I don't think we're putting
I
that
mean,
together.
I could also just make a giant crocodile thing that just keeps going down and eating Aldragon's, taxidermy body.
I think we made some jokes about being taxed, and then taxidermy came into play. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember last. Yeah, there was something about
Oh
that.
no, there was no through line. I was going to just taxidermy Aldragon's
No, I
body.
know, but there were jokes about taxes. Like
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it was.
I think it was when he was registering the Arbor Tower with the city council. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's like 100 years of back taxes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, one thing I forgot to tell you guys actually was I should have was like so basically I told you about the areas of the place of Colombe, basically the couple of the landmarks areas like Voltaic and Ervens. Now, what I forgot to tell you about was where Merisma is. Merisma is in his own area, because usually we tend to do basically he's a place called Ferisma Field, so I'll post it. And basically, I'll just post the whole thing because he'll tell you the whole thing, so it'll be easier for you to see.
Also,
in chat.
does Null and Dull ever need to come with us to these tournament events, or is it just like they just hang here in Sigil to
They get
They're
the
getting-
weeklies.
They're getting paid to lounge. They're doing nothing.
As far as you know,
Well,
They're
we've got-
technically our managers.
yeah.
Yeah.
As far as you know, they're always just there. They're not. Yeah, they've never seen them move away from there, so you're not sure if they're doing anything else.
Well, I think which one was it? Null or is it Dull? That's basically
no.
Wilford Brimley at
No,
this point.
no,
One's really fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
We
use
got
the
the
cowboy
diabetes.
hat and some glasses and just say it's like you need to check your blood sugar and check it twice, otherwise you get the diabetes.
Yeah.
As he's eating ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta give him a free ice cream shop. So as far as you're concerned, it's free.
I mean, to be fair though, it's their ice cream. We just imagined it into existence because of the nature of their space.
Yeah. So so basically, I'll speak quickly and I'll just put it in chat. But basically, so his area of Colombe is called Ferisme Field. And as you might guess, it's named after him because his name is Merisme. And basically, I'll spell the spelling in the chat soon. Basically, it's a reddish purple baseball-like field. I put telling you to say that above field because it's easier for me to explain that way. But with magnetic areas, and so you can think of it basically. He basically has an area named after him because he basically created a sport, and he's like one of the best top competitor in that sport. It's like basically like
Feel that
baseball,
they
but
will
like
come.
it's got.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of. Okay, but basically the idea is like it's like a baseball, but basically certain parts of the map have speed up and slow down the ball, like they're magnetic essentially. They push the ball faster or slower, so it creates like this kind of like aerodynamic in baseball. So it's like to just be like, yeah, it's basically baseball with magnets. So so the ball can be changed in its momentum based on how the people utilize the field. That's all. I just say it was fun. Also, their anti-magic auras on the field to prevent people from cheating using magic during actual play because they don't want people
So I was
cheating.
gonna be like, I'd be like a pitcher or something like that, and just use like catapult. Which is basically like an electromagnetic thing, just like a rail gun kind of thing. Or an artificer.
Sure. I mean, yeah, they don't want people to cheat. There have to be some rules.
But no, we would never.
Of course not. I'm silly. But yeah.
We would always play by the rules and fairly.
Of course. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah. That's it, guys. That's as long as a long introduction. But yeah.
So, do we want to just basically montage the week or so that we been crafting stuff and then get going?
Yeah, you gotta basically get a week
Stuff
off,
like what
so
we accomplished.
Yeah, sure. What do you guys do in your week?
I know me and Ekaris, Risk and Ekaris would be doing shifts back and forth between the simulacrum versions of us and ourselves working on the robe. And then basically in my downtime I'd be making grenades for that do bludgeoning stuff like slug shots kind of things that are just those impact kind of things or ball bearings type of mix. So I don't know what would I roll to see how many I can make in a week's time. like Tinker's tools.
I'd imagine so. Probably based off of your into your decks. I don't remember which Tinker's tools.
I
were.
always thought like tools would be used by my intelligence
Yeah,
rather than
I think
decks.
generally we're like I basically said it's like basically like you can use your intelligence or dex because I feel like it's
Well, like,
depends how you want it.
the way I think is like if I want to do like using like thieves tools and do something stealthy, dex would be obviously the appropriate thing. But like because it's like I'm using these tools to like make something that requires a bit of knowledge and know-how, I think intelligence would be the better option for using actual crafting tools.
For the most part. It
But-
just depends.
but,
yeah, that one specifically.
Just roll to see how many I can make in a week.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just roll for that then. So we'll see.
Oh Jesus, I have a plus 15 though, so it's going to be high no matter what.
Plus 15, dude. Sheesh.
25 is
like,
what it.
like average. That's like,
that's-
literally,
that is actually
technically,
literally
it's slightly below average.
Like if I got like a 15 to be a or higher, it's like Jesus.
yeah. All right.
Mm.
So yeah,
I'll let you call like how many. What 25 would get me for
yeah. We'll
basically
say,
like a shotgun type grenade thing.
yeah. We'll say you basically made like. That'd be yeah. So basically make like a. I'm supposed to do half, so 12
Okay.
or 13 I say because I round up. We always
I'll
round up.
just call them impact grenades. So like they just do bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
Should I just like go off of like the dice type of damage for any of my grenades for like how that works? It's just basically I'm crafting it for the flavor of the bludgeoning stuff.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, just whatever your normal way you're doing for your other grenade
Uh,
damage. Then yeah. It's
yeah,
a-
5d6 is the what I have like for the ice grenade, which is basically just regular grenades but cold damage instead of piercing.
Is it
They
ice?
did shrapnel.
I think for me, it says your ice is 66. Is it, or is it wrong?
No, I have it down as 5d6.
All right, let's go with yours.
Because I
guess.
think I just basically made an elemental, like I crafted to have an elemental addition, but I didn't like do anything to them to like make them more powerful. So like they're just the standard grenade damage. It's just I'm helping on the flavor text for like what their damage type is, how many I can make.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's put that down. Side note. Let's see.
Oh.
But yeah, basically you can
Oh.
make grenades against whatever type you want. Essentially, elemental wise, realistically. Just yeah, I just need some time. That's all.
And they would probably still also have the DC 15 dex save,
Yeah.
like
that's-
the regular
that's
grenades.
the
So
default. Yeah. So yeah.
and if they save, they get half damage.
So for Gordon, he spent the week experimenting with cooking the dragon bones with various types of meat wrapped around it. So I'll post the image in chat for what I want to look like. But basically, I'm looking for like a new type of food buff for the party.
Oh. So you're trying to okay.
Figure out like different types of seasoning I could put on it to create something that'll be beneficial.
Okay, how about this? Why don't we just say like it's if you eat a bunch of meat like that, all the protein buffs you up a bit. So let's say your physical attacks essentially, or your attacks that do physical damage, will do like will basically be boosted like and have a better chance to hit. So we'll give you +1 to hit and like plus like 5 damage.
Okay.
So
All right. I guess I'll roll to see how many servings of it I can make.
sure, it just seems fun. Like basically like protein powder equivalent, but
Yep.
For like
27.
Nice.
Jesus.
For like a
Gordon's
game
not quite as
analog,
good as Risk in the crafting department, but he's no slouch either.
Yeah.
So.
for like a game analog, the potion of enlarge gives you advantage on strength checks and plus 1d4 damage with weapon attack. So maybe this does something like that.
I mean, I don't know about how much help you have strength ability checks, but like, I mean, because you're like, I don't think you last two guys really did a strength abilities, but yeah.
I mean,
I am.
+1 on weapon attacks and extra 5 damage is still pretty significant. So.
Correction. Risk is because I have the belt of Hill Giant strength now,
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
which gives me a 21 +5 to strength.
Oh, God. So we're gonna see. Risk, sorry.
I'm just a
Flip people.
tiny monster. It's like I punch you and just send you flying. I'm basically Mighty Mouse,
But also, like,
but with
yeah,
a gun.
but yeah, we'll go with the +1 to strike and 5 damage because, especially because also this is a group buff.
Yeah, don't want it to be too OP.
Eep.
So wait, that gives me a plus strength to like. Basically, I could add a +6 then to the strength stuff. Oh no.
Well, so add to your strength and to your damage, and so it's like, yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, because I don't want to. Then again, interference.
Oh,
with
that would
stuff.
only be to like physical damage anyway. and
Yeah,
I don't
any physical.
do that as much.
Well, what I was thinking is like it applies to any like physical damage, not just physical
Yeah.
attacks. So if you're like, if you're catapulting, you would count for your catapult.
Oh,
Basically,
that is
I'm
good.
saying it's like you're somehow using your extra
So-
your strength to like throw the catapult harder or something. You know.
So any non-elemental like physical type damage, like
Yeah.
if it does only piercing damage, slashing, whatever.
Yeah, piercing, fierce, flashing, bludgeoning, all gets boosted, and it doesn't matter if it's magic or
Okay.
not because you're essentially we're saying that basically your extra protein somehow is boosting your physical attribute damage. Anything physical
You're
damage.
getting those gains at the gym. Yep.
Yeah, somehow
Mhm.
it's like it just seems fun. But anyways,
Mhm.
Uh,
So how many servings, Bane?
let's see, it's 27. So yeah, we'll say basically you make like I'm just doing half each basically. So it basically 14 servings. So that's total, so basically you're a party of
Oh,
4
okay.
people. So that'd be like four servings, one person.
5 technically, unless we want to like just basically say
5.
Krivdar is just gonna sit this one out when we go to the electric plane kind of thing.
It depends if you use it. Yeah, if you use it or not. So it's up to you guys.
Mhm.
But yeah.
We could also just say like Krivdar just stays back. Well, if we go to the electric plane this session, and you'll join us, like you just like decide like,
Yeah.
wait, no, I changed my mind.
Sure.
I mean, I can run as character. I've done that before with my regular group.
Okay,
So-
if you want to do it that way, go for it.
It's up to you guys. I'm not gonna kill him regardless. If you guys run like, oh, he died because someone else played him wrong or something. But like, you just be like,
Yep.
he'll just say, oh, he somehow gets kicked out and can't.
No.
Figured.
Even worse, he dies because somebody played him right.
I figured he was just gonna run the ice cream shop and make like 50K gold doing that while we were
Right.
off on our
They just
stupid
ran off with all the profits and never came back. Rode off to the sunset.
He was never seen again.
And he took Seabiscuit and what were we calling our orangutan?
I don't think we've settled on a name yet.
No.
Do you guys know how name? I can't remember.
I was just gonna say let's just call him Louis just because.
Oh yeah, that's
but-
right.
What-
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
use
that's
Louis
what-
as the placeholder.
I think it did.
Okay.
And see if he decides on
Because
what
I think
he
we like
prefers
asked
for.
him like for his name, and I think
He was like, "Whatever, I don't really get
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit."
Vaden's
So,
basically copying. I was like, no, you come up with a name.
Sorry,
mhm.
what's this whole thing about the orangutan again? I know you guys got it last session, but
Basically, Goran did his awaken trick on the orangutan because he wants us to have a mobile operation in Sigil that's going around the streets selling stuff instead of people having to come to the shop.
yeah, with the cart, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll
And
have
it-
like Seabiscuit running the shop, in the actual shop, and then
Mm.
be going out in the streets.
And we
selling.
saw, and then we had that the animatronic Algegon, right? That's gonna be in the shop.
Well, we haven't finished creating him animatronically yet
Yeah.
because that's going to be a thing. But yeah,
Okay.
but like that's the plan for it.
Yeah, I'll probably like finish that when we get back, which I'll probably just keep the body like in a freezer or something like that.
Next to the ice cream.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I just
Health
keep, like,
inspector
basically,
comes by. He's like, that doesn't look right.
You know how they?
I mean, we could also just basically make a another room that's just basically a morgue.
You know how they smoke aged meat in like a in a room.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
so
yeah, we could basically like turn ice cream shop and a butcher shop all at one time.
No. We're corpse flavoring our ice cream.
Oh god.
Oh god.
It's the special dripping sauce that you pay extra
Like you have to be
for.
like you have to be like
Ew.
those really rich bougie people like really want to taste something really interesting that
Yeah,
nobody else
yeah.
can.
We'll sell premium. It will be a
Yeah,
premium ice cream.
Exactly. It's almost like the Kit Kat flavors in Japan where it's like it's pretty much every
Oh.
flavor you can kind of think of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the ultra premium version of that with ice cream.
The gold
Hey,
leaf.
you want like
version, yeah.
cobalt meat on this thing? It's super good.
Ew.
All right, I think we've
Well, I did want to do
Terrified the
something
DM
also-
enough. Yeah.
I did also want to do something during our week downtown if I can.
Sure.
I'm just spiffing up. I don't know how much progress I'll make, but I'm starting to rebuild the shrine in Arbor Tower,
Sure.
and occasionally writing in my book, but more focused on the Arbor Tower, and maybe eventually it could give us some kind of boost. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
I-
We'll see.
I will say though, probably during that week time, Risk decided not to continue with the what was it, the Private Sanctum spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just like if Goran wants to keep making the Grove happen, that's fine. But it's like
Mhm.
I only did that just to like kind of keep Aldragone from teleporting in and
Right.
teleporting out.
I'll still do my forbiddance.
Yeah, no, this is Gordon's pet project, so he's been
Yeah.
plopping it down every day. So
Mostly because like I only have the one 4th level spell slot, and there's like a lot of
Mhm.
like things that could be very handy if I had that slot available.
Mine is ritual, so I'll keep the forbiddance, and I'm committed to doing it for 8 months, so that the
Yes.
whole place will be done.
Because I also have Ice Storm, which is also bludgeoning.
Mhm.
okay.
As a 4th level, I also have Summon Construct, so I could have somebody, take a little bit of damage for us, be a little sponge for us for temporarily.
Mhm.
So,
Hold on. Before
Also,
we go to
Wall of Fire. You know,
DM,
Yeah.
can I, since I'm not really versed in construct. Well, no, I guess that's not true. Was a farmer. Can I roll to see how well I did in building up the shrine?
sure. I mean, you got a week. It's all you have some time. Let's get him.
Yeah. I just want to see how
I mean,
competent I am.
at any point, did you ever consult Risk, like say, hey, you make stuff. How's this? Did I do okay?
No, you were busy.
What's structural engineering? Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
No. But I will say this: if I roll poorly, I will eventually come to you.
Okay.
Fair
Mhm.
enough.
Also, I just want to say 7 months and 3 weeks and 6 days. You're gonna statistically get knocked out for two days. And you're gonna miss that.
Oh God,
period
is
of
that
time.
how long we've been in game playing?
Oh no, I'm saying
what?
because he was saying he's gonna do his forbiddance for 8 months. I was saying, oh, so if in 7 months and 3 weeks and 6 days from then, or the day before you you finish your forbiddance, you get knocked out for a day or so. You just forget to
Oh
finish.
yeah.
What ends up happening, I think it's every 30 days or something. Every month, it's already once permanent. So
Okay.
I have to do it in sections.
Ah.
That's the problem because how big the plane is. I'm doing it in sections. So
Okay.
each 30 months, one is permanent.
Okay.
So at most, I would lose 1 month, but
Okay.
that's still a month.
Fair enough.
Okay, what do I roll to see how competent I am in like cleaning up the place, building up a little bit, whatever?
I mean, let's see. It's 27, pretty good.
No,
It's Gordon. Why Gordon?
Yeah, what do I roll? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, let's see. What could you roll for this?
Roll an architecture test.
Uh,
I mean, religion. What is it?
Construction, some kinds. Let's see. Basically, some kind of crafting check, but let's see. It'd be like
well, it'd probably be
Intelligence?
it would probably be intelligence. If it's like some type of like crafting thing, and it's like something that he'd be like
okay.
semi familiar with, like to a degree, it would
Okay.
probably be like proficiency plus intelligence, and then whatever you roll.
Well, how about this? Why tell me? Are you trying to just rebuild things, or are you trying to add on to? Basically, questions: are you like just rebuilding what's already there?
Yeah.
Or are you trying
Is it
to
reconstruction or additions?
Yes.
Mhm.
So I think
Well, at first it's going to be reconstruction, then it's going to be additions.
So I think that was just a physical element mostly because that's mostly just like okay, just fix stuff up. So I think that's more like strength or like maybe
Yeah.
just fixing things.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah, just
so you
be
want to
pure
roll strength?
Yeah, you're pretty strong.
Okay. No, I'm -2 on strength. Let's go for it.
Probably should have asked Gordon for that because I've got 19 on strength.
Nope.
So
That's
Here we
even
go.
That's even better. That's
Here we go.
all right.
minus
And
one.
since I'm not there, I can't do Flash of Genius.
Aw,
Yep.
Do
Okay.
guidance. Do
Not
guidance
too
on
bad.
yourself.
Not
Do
too bad.
guidance on yourself.
You can't-
Guidance.
you can't-
Guidance.
Guidance. Okay, guidance.
You
Here,
can't roll
guidance.
a check that's.
Fine, no
you can't
guidance,
check
no
that-
guidance, no
You
guidance.
can't go guys checks that are
I'll
like
leave it at 10. I'll leave it at 10.
in the moment,
There you go.
not like a
Yeah.
long-term thing. But
Mhm.
you can't be flapping yourself on the back constantly the whole day.
A 10 for my whole week's worth of reconstruction.
Well,
It doesn't grow
okay,
great.
he wouldn't be able to guidance because it'd be just like too consistent and interrupt the
'cause it
workflow.
only
But he
lasts for like
could
a
do
minute, so-
enhance ability because that lasts an hour, and he's got enough spell slots to run it through an 8-hour workday.
Yeah, but this is like over the course of a whole week, though.
Gordon,
He
are you
already-
saying I can't touch myself while I'm doing things?
No, you can't touch yourself while you work on your
Yeah,
church.
Yeah, that's probably the thing.
I'm pretty sure Sheila would be like, dude, come on, really?
Actually, Sheila might be into it.
This isn't
be
the
honest-
sort of
To be
consecration
honest,
she
Sheila might
asked
be into
for.
it.
He was
Dude, I
like, "Do you
think
need you need a hand?"
Yeah. She'd be like,
God.
it's like, it's like, oh god, it's everywhere. I don't need I don't need True Sight to know that it's a Jackson Pollock painting in here.
That's a lot of spackle you use there.
She comes in with one of those blacklight scanners. Oh
Yeah,
my
That's what I'm
god!
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't need True Sight. That's basically your
Yeah.
black light scanner.
That's fine.
Really
I-
good
I
at filling in those cracks, eh?
I probably would use enhance ability.
Okay,
So do I get
so
to
if you
reroll?
if you say you're using your abilities to spam enhance ability throughout everything, we'll say you roll advantage. So just try and roll again.
Alright.
I
we go.
want to see you run that one because I want to see -1.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's
Dang it.
better.
Much better.
Dang it! All right.
Yeah, I want to do not one too.
That
but
minus
whatever.
2 though, man.
Yeah. I can't remember. That's why I
Okay,
saw
so-
a negative end result. I want to see it, but oh well. All right. So yeah, you end up you're working out for a while. Initially, it's a little hard. You're not used to this, I guess. But like you haven't reconstructed thing in a while. But because you haven't you've been doing all sorts of other jobs, not like reconstruction. But eventually, yeah, you get into the groove after a little bit of time, and you start building up the place pretty well. So you fix a bunch of the stuff. One of the floors is pretty well done now. The main floor, like the floor with the statues, is pretty good now. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'll write that down. Thanks, man.
Damn it, KP. That was not
I know.
intended. That-
Pun always intended. Own it.
usually I is, but this case I didn't think about it. But yeah.
Spirit is willing, but the flesh is bruised and spongy.
I get that reference for once. All right. So anyone else doing things, or we guys dating this if you're off?
I mean, I was pretty much booked up, so
I mean, we had like a question about potions, but I don't think we've been able to have time. I'm like crafting grenades throughout the week, plus the helping with the robe.
yeah,
so,
it sounds like we are pretty full up. So
yeah.
And the only
unless-
one that's really free is Gribdar. So
yeah,
Thank you.
like unless Gordon wants to like make potions in the meantime.
He's
I
making
do
his
wanna
own thing.
Do
making
one
his,
thing more.
yeah, I was busy with my cooking experiment.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you had your cooking thing. So yeah. And to be honest, I don't trust Griftar with making potions unless
What?
they end up being basically Ellie's mystery bin. He'll probably like ask Sacco for some tips.
yeah.
right.
I do want to do one thing more. During my week, of course, while I'm constructing the Arbor Tower, and I'm also praying at the same time. And I do have a communication with Sheila now, right?
Yes, you do. You basically you have a daisy chain. You can and she has to give you something to help keep in contact with her. So yeah, she have a daisy from her.
I just want to say, hey Sheila, and are they with you? And that's all. And then if she wants to respond, she can. But otherwise, that's the question I just posed to her.
Sure. She says to you, in a more solemn way than than normal. She's usually pretty playful. She says to you, of course, they always were.
Cool. I go back to touch. No, never mind.
Damn it!
All right.
All right.
Like, are you sexting your god? Like, hey girl, what you doing? What you wearing?
Let's see.
What did you read? Just a heads up. I'll give 2 servings of the.
Yeah, so basically, after I finish my cooking, everybody gets a pair of servings.
Okay.
So
we're
I
gonna get
wasn't
this.
sure if you'd prefer it in the party inventory or just your personal one.
How long do those last, Vaden? Is it like for a turn, a round, an hour? What is it?
We'll say it lasts for like the day. It's not that strong.
The
It's
day?
it's pretty good, but like it's not like amazing. So it's I mean +1 to strike is always really good. +5 damage is your level is not that powerful, but still pretty good. So yeah, for the safe, it happens for the day. So that way it's not like you're just like, oh, I have to eat right before the fight. I always find that a little suspect. Like I know it makes sense for potions, but like I feel like for food buffs, it should be like the whole day in general. So.
No, there's party inventory.
Okay, it's up to you guys if you want to put in party inventory or not. I don't even know what it does though.
I'll move into party inventory. That way you guys see the notes I wrote. So
Sure.
It gives you +1 to your strength bonus for the day, and
attack bonus.
Attack bonus from your strength, and +5 damage to all your like physical damage that you do all day.
Oh, so completely useless for me. Okay, good.
So
No,
actually-
you could use that trident.
So it's pretty powerful if you're doing any melee attack. So that's why
I will
Vane's like,
die.
here, take it. You'll never use it ever.
Well, also like
You'll never ever.
like I mentioned before,
I mean-
it does apply to your spells as long as they are doing physical damage of some site. So
Does any of my spells use physical damage? I don't know. Okay.
there has to be some. Again, it's some at least.
Well, if it throws
Wait.
rocks or fire or ice, sometimes they'll do bludgeoning or whatever
Slashing or
damage.
piercing. Yeah, one of those three. As long as it's
Yeah.
one of those types of damage, it'll count. We'll say Gordon's food is that damn good that it buffs you in spells.
Yep.
Also, just never mind. Actually, I'll say all right.
Are we good? Are we going to the
You guys
electric
ready?
plane?
Are you?
Yep.
Are we doing the electrical boogaloo?
Also,
We're
just make
doing
sure.
electric
Also-
boogaloo.
Just make sure.
Real quick, did I give my gauntlets of, I think it was like ogre strength or something like that,
They're
to
Party
somebody?
inventory.
I was in party inventory. Okay, that's
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of stuff in the party inventory now.
Mm.
Balance of ogre power. That's what it was called. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like it says belt of hill giant strength,
Yep,
corner
that's,
blasting potion of heal, ogre power.
I don't know why the
Oh, wait.
amulet of health is like in there.
There's slippers of spider climbing. Didn't we give those to?
Oh, that's right. I had
Mhm.
my risky make some of that, so I could save a slot for making stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But
Because I think
did we-
I had him use something. I think did I give somebody like a +2 to their armor as well?
Um,
Oh, we did something to the shield. Brennan's
Yes.
shield, I think.
yeah, you give it to Brendan because we were asking if you could make a certain amount of
Yes.
copies, but it was just the one. So yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yep. I gotta bring up Skis thing because I made a separate thing just for him because I was like,
Mhm.
seeing that I had like belt of hill giant strength, but I didn't see it activated, so I was like wondering like, what did I do that for? Oh yeah, that's right. I made use it on breastplate. I used him to make the mind sharpener. Made him use the amulet of health, which I'm using, and the horn of blasting,
Hmm.
as well as the belt of hill giant strength. So basically, I maxed out what he could make. And he's using the gauntlets of ogre power and the headband of intellect so that he could have strength, the crafting stuff, and
Yes.
as well as boost his intelligence for the crafting.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes sense now.
For slippers of spider climbing, shouldn't we get out the party inventory since we gave that to Haley? I think.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
So
Well,
someone.
it's something I made.
Robbie.
Like Risk made that, so it's
Oh, that's a spare copy. basically. Yeah.
Okay.
it's just to
Okay.
let me know that that's why it's not like active. So it's
I
like,
see. Okay.
yeah.
Okie doke.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, before
let's
the
go.
trip plane does, like you guys said, you want to do something with Harriet. You said you wanted her to spy, or you wanted to get you send a message to the Dragon Council or something.
That has to be on hold because we haven't had time to taxidermy Al Dragon yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can just send a quick message to Harriet at some point during this week. We're not wasting a spell slot today, and just tell her that in your capacity as a spy for them, looking at us, you noticed that we killed Eldragon,
Yeah.
or there's hints that we did it. Like she can leave it vague or whatever.
I
That's
think
all
she-
we're-
I think we said
Well-
that we're gonna say that she saw us carrying the body around because I think we were like carting around for a little bit.
we brought it home. Yes, so that
Yeah.
could be
Yeah, she could say that she spotted us carrying the body inside our place.
Or we could even
Plus-
have sent her a message to be like, "Hey, you need to watch us because we're coming around the corner in 5 minutes, and you need to witness something."
Yeah, like
We could've- we-
retroactively do that.
Yeah, and so we could have even set it up so that she's not lying. If they try to like detect lies on her, she would have actually seen what she said she saw.
Yeah.
So over the course of the week, we could have set up a 10-minute scenario where that.
Because if I remember, like she was only spying on us to see if Aldragon was gonna get in contact with us or interact with us in some way. Like, so they're not spying on us directly. It's just we're useful targets because of our interaction with Aldragon. If I remember right.
Yeah, something like that. Does
So-
that sound cool?
Sure. So yeah. Okay. All right. I'll put that in notes. See.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, does anybody want to use the Horn of Blasting?
I'll have Cryptar hold on to it for the moment. So.
Oh
He's
yes.
probably
Fuck.
like,
Yeah.
Get your ice cream here.
Yep.
Yeah, it says you can use an action to speak the horn's command word and then blow the horn, which emits a thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone that is audible 600 feet away. Each creature in the cone must make a DC 15 con save. On a failed save, they take 5d6 thunder damage and is deafened for 1 minute. Successful save, they take half damage, not deafened. Creatures and
And
objects made of
construct
glass
get
or
blade.
crystal. This would actually be good for. This would have been great for the Earth plane if we had it.
Yep.
Made of glass or crystal have a disadvantage on the saving throw and take 10d6 thunder damage instead of 5d6. But each use of the horn's magic has a 20% chance of causing the horn to explode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely give that to Krivdar.
Yep.
But it's also like a conjured item, so I think I could just like, okay, well, it's destroyed, shut it off, and then make another one.
As long as we don't have to make another Cryptar. Yep.
Well, I mean, give our wizard friend some time.
Oh.
But I'm also just trying to come up with, would Elemental Bane probably be a good thing? Because I'm taking out the Private Sanctum as one of my prepared spells.
I can't remember if I prepared it or almost prepared it.
It's yeah, it basically lets
It can
me.
be powerful when it hits. Yeah.
Well, it says that you choose one creature you can see within range and choose one of the following damage types, and it's acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. The target must succeed on a con saving throw or be affected by the spell for its duration. The first time each turn, the affected target takes damage of the chosen type. So
So it's good if we want to set it up like we take Elemental Bane and then we all take a certain type of spell, ice, fire,
Like cold
whatever.
damage.
And if
And
like
then
they're resistant to something, we could basically make them not resistant anymore, so that they
Right.
would then take that damage.
Mhm.
So we could take like Lightning Bolt and Shocking Grasp and all those things and make them vulnerable to electricity if we hit them with the spell.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of the thing we need to plan for as a group.
Well, for this, it's like a con 18 save, so it's a pretty high save.
Well, it's Con 23 when I cast it.
Also, just to clarify,
True.
looking at the spell, it says they lose resistance to it, but it doesn't apply to immunity. That's resistance. So in
True, yeah,
Mhm.
but if we know that they have a resistance to something,
yeah,
you know,
if you know the resistance, yeah, I'm just mentioning.
because I'm sure if like they're going to be immune to like lightning,
exactly.
but they might not be, but may have resistance
Yeah.
to thunder for all we know.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
letting you know. Yeah, so it would work with resistance not playing.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like that's why like Booming Blade will be pretty good.
The big issue is just concentration. Is that worth giving up a concentration slot for?
the most important thing in you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, I'd probably be the best person to use the Mind Sharpener at that point if I'm going to be using that, because then I at least have a couple of turns where like I can
Guarantee it
instantly
stays up.
Exactly. So yeah, I'll prepare that one.
Okay.
Also, do we need like Resilient Sphere? Because I know that's like a good like capture thing to get somebody like just at least be out of a fight for a few moments.
Well, for now, we're going to the plane to find out what our quests are and set up the fight. So we don't really know what we're doing today. So we could
Fair enough.
use spells that are for tracking, for locating, for interrogate. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do always have the advantage of like in our campaign, like making it so that if you need a spell you really need, you can cast it for the cost of like 2 slots essentially of the same 6 spells, 2 6-level slots or whatever if you don't have it currently prepared.
That means so much. I haven't done that today.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about it too much because you're a cleric. Clerics don't prepare spells anyways.
No, they
do.
They do. They select off the list.
They're basically like druids, wizards, and artificers, where it's like they can prepare. They have access to all their spells. They just have to prepare them.
Yeah, because you can only have so many spells available at a time.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like slots. I'm talking about like preparation. I thought clerics
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
I
any
mean,
preparation.
I still do it.
It's similar to like the wizards like spell list like like what they
So here's how to describe it. So wizards normally have to find a spell and write it in their spell book.
That's only them.
None of the other
Mhm.
classes do that. They have access to all the spells,
Yeah.
but each day we can only prepare X number of spells that we can use. Even though you
Mhm.
might have 75 first level spells, you can only prepare like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would, according to your rules, I would have to use double spell slots to activate a spell I don't have
because
prepared.
like
You would never ever have
I
to
can
do that, right?
prepare
Mhm.
12 spells between levels 1 and 4, and I have 4 cantrips always at the ready.
Anything you guys want in particular for me to prepare for our trip to the
Control weather.
I already have that prepared. Yeah.
Thankfully, there are some spells that are just always prepared for me. But
Anything like locate or something.
If you
I don't
get
know.
1 or 2 things for either locating or tracking something, those are always decent.
Mhm.
Bring some healing. Always bring some healing.
I mean, yeah,
I
it
might,
can't really go
I
wrong.
might,
Yeah.
I could step in a hole. You never know.
I don't know what healing is.
Oh, it's when your like bottom of your boot comes off. You gotta put the heel back on.
There you go.
I don't get it. It's foreign to me.
Hmm.
oh, should I do like the faithful hound? Like, basically puts like a guard dog in a permanent spot, and they can basically like attack people.
I mean, it's good for like guarding a hallway or a doorway. Are we doing that?
We don't know. All right.
Yeah. Like if you got spares slots, sure, but in general, I'd say
Wait.
probably not, because this
Do
is
you-
going to be like visiting the town and stuff.
Fair enough.
Wait. Does someone else have control weather or not?
I
Oh, yeah.
can, but I've got Feeble Mind prepared, which is usually more
Because I was
fun.
gonna say I could, instead of control weather, I could do Temple of Gods, which gives me like a safe haven place. I think
Mhm.
if you want
That's always
that.
good.
Yeah,
And
I could swap over Control Weather if you guys are okay losing Feeble Mind.
My Temple of Gods will last 24 hours, so in case we really just need to versus
Have a place to crash. Yeah.
Actually-
Check the casting time on that though.
control weather
Yeah.
is 8 hours though.
But it takes like 10 minutes to change, 10 to 40 minutes to change the weather. So it's not like, hey, there's a fight, let's make a storm. The fight will be over.
Mhm.
You know
Pretty
what? No,
much.
casting time on Temple of Gods is 1 hour. I think I'll stick
Yeah.
with control
Yeah.
weather.
Like that's assuming you know ahead of time that there's going to be a fight.
Yeah. I can always do Tiny Hut, but that's a 10-minute ritual.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I could make tiny hut if I wanted to.
Can't you cast it faster though if you just casted a spell? I can't remember.
If
Yeah.
if I prepare it, I can cast it in an action.
Okay.
I don't usually prepare
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Just curious.
I mean,
No, I
technically,
can't do tiny hut.
Will of the Elements when we teleport, it takes 10 minutes.
I thought it was 1 minute.
I think it was a minute. I think I said a minute because basically I was like, yeah, you don't want it to be instant because otherwise it gets to get the regular situation.
Yeah,
where
I mean,
people
if we
fight.
If we get into
Mhm.
big trouble, we could just use that. Get
Yeah.
out.
I mean, I do have a new 8th level spell that basically creates a small castle for us.
Oh,
Mm.
what is that? I forgot what it's called. Mordenkainen's?
Mighty,
right.
Mighty Fortress. I
Oh.
sent you like a floor plan, Hayden, like a couple weeks
Oh
ago.
God, really, I can't remember.
Didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's up about 10 posts in you and I's private chat.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Damn, you're right. Okay. Cool. Nice.
But it's 8th level, so I probably won't prepare that very often unless I know we're going somewhere where we're going to be outdoors for like a week at a time.
Actually, I'm going to prepare Tsunami instead of Feeble Mind because that's bludgeoning damage, and these things are actually weak to direct physical attacks. For some reason, I think it was cold damage, but nah, it's just bludgeoning. So
How well does my deity know about the electrical plane?
Not much.
can always call her up and ask.
She was shocked by the things she found out.
Yep.
No problem.
Hey, hold on. If I have a direct line to her, do I even ever need to bring commune ever again?
I mean, probably not. Well, depending on what I talk to you.
I think you probably have to be like at a shrine to get the direct connection established.
Well, no, because
I am the shrine.
well, because he has the daisy from her. She gave him her daisy. She has a direct line to him, but like doesn't mean she's like free all day every day. You know, she does have a life.
So
That's
basically,
what helps.
It's not about you,
So-
Renan.
so hold on. So I could call her on a cell phone, but commune forces her to pick up.
Kinda, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. Okay. I
Be
got it.
It's like
Careful
you get like an emergency number and you're like, oh shit, I gotta pick up. Versus like text message
Like,
shows up and you might get
she's-
back to it sometime.
Yeah,
in
she's
a
like
couple
she
of days.
wants to screen her calls, but it's like she just literally can't.
Yes.
Mhm.
One is like posting in Discord, the other is sliding into her DMs. So
Yeah. pretty much.
Yeah. Good way of putting it.
All right.
Okay. I
All
think
right.
I will keep what
Good
I
to go.
have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with what I got.
I'm okay with what I got.
All right. Cool. All right. So you guys spending your minute to teleport.
Yep.
We're going to the little teleportation.
As we're like halfway through, I'm like, wait, I
So-
forgot my keys. No.
Boom.
Okay. Now I guess this would be the time to decide: are someone running Cryptar, or are we leaving him behind?
I think
Yeah,
we
I'll
just
run Cryptar.
I was
Okay.
gonna say we just leave him behind, but
That's fine. If you want, to leave him behind, and then he can catch up to you next session.
yeah, let's just leave him behind. It's just easier for
Okay.
like if we do get an
Yeah.
initiative, it's less things that we have to track and stuff.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
That
And then,
means
and then,
oh.
and then you could basically like say, "Hey guys, I just showed up. Oh, you're in a fight. Well, shit."
Yeah.
Yep.
reading behind the lines of what our DM is saying is, I got a fight prepared for you guys, and it's only for the four of us. Don't
Mhm.
bring Cryptar.
Well, yeah, I'm sure if like Krivdar shows up, then like maybe an extra, enemies or two will show up as well to even things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
I'll always balance it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you didn't bring your friend? Fuck you. You know? It's
This was a counter meant for 5 people, and you're 1 short. Good luck, motherfuckers.
So just double checking, Mystery, are you bringing control weather?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's mystery? There's no one by here by that name.
It's true.
Oh, pardon me, Rinnan.
Renin. Renin.
I was
just thinking that.
Yeah.
It was mixing between that and the Nickelodeon jingle.
I don't know that.
Nick.
Oh, yeah,
yep.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that, you guys. Sorry.
What?
That's how it goes.
90s kids.
I'm 55, motherfuckers.
I'm 44. That's like you're like 10 years like older than me.
Okay, I was like in junior high, and you were like 1.
That's not a good example. It's like when someone's like 1 year older, and you're like, oh, well, I was 1 year old. We weren't born. Yeah, it's like
I'm 38, if that helps.
Mm.
anyways,
Anyways, let you playing. We're there.
Let's
Yep.
go.
It's like we're all like saying but I'm the old guy here, dude. We're all playing make believe. We're all playing a game of make believe.
We're all getting our mobility scooters. Yeah.
I mean, technically, I think was it not Risk? Icarus is the oldest character in the.
Yeah, I made my character like 40 because I wanted to play someone younger.
yeah,
Oh,
wait,
okay, never
who's
mind.
the oldest character in the game now right now?
Yeah. How old is my character? I forgot.
I made
Halflings
Risk
stuff
like
can be older. Yeah.
I think I made Risk just 30.
It has to be one of the non-human races, because otherwise, yeah, humans are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my guy's up there. Let me see if I
So I
can.
looked it up. Like
Oh.
kobolds can live to like the same amount of time as like a human, but it's like because of their their nature, they're just so danger prone.
And Krivdar is a half elf, so he could be older too.
Yeah.
Renin
Yep.
is
to about
Gordon's
120.
35, so.
Renin's
Okay.
40.
Okay, so 2 of us are 40.
Oh.
And we are old guys.
Wait, so Risk is the youngest one?
He might be, yeah.
Oh,
Let me
no.
check Gripdar.
I mean, I think the 2 of us who have families are older, of course.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Or had families. Better.
Ekar's daughter just got married. That's why he decided to go out adventuring. He didn't need to stay home anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
Was that called
You-
the lone house syndrome or something? Or
Empty nest.
Empty nest.
yeah.
For wizard, it's the empty tower syndrome.
You look up for like that tower, the empty.
Him becoming an adventurer is his midlife crisis, basically.
It really is, yeah. Gets himself like a flying carpet, all these kind of
Yeah.
things.
Pegasus, man. You gotta get
Well,
yourself
no.
a flying Pegasus.
Well,
Yeah,
first you got yourself like the broom, which is basically the motorcycle, but
Yeah,
then you
you're
got
right.
the flying carpet, which is the Corvette.
Exactly.
Okay, I think we're ready to teleport. Okay, Kribdar,
Mhm.
we'll see you. Oh no, he just slept in. He didn't wake
Yeah.
up. He was like, I'm tired.
Okay, sorry
Ice
guys, I'm
cream.
tired and sick.
Oh no, we should do it. So Ellie spiked him with something out of vengeance.
Yeah.
Oh
there
yeah,
we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh, that works, and also, or I was saying like it's like because he's spending time with his family, like he could say he's spending time with his mom, or
Yeah,
his dad
his
doing
mom
that.
and dad are on like a Bay weekend here
Family
in
trip.
town.
Like they're trying to go on their second honeymoon, and he's interrupting basically.
Yes. He's like parent trapping them.
Yes.
Is there like a Disneyland in Sigil?
No.
No.
They were gonna have to,
It's a place called run by the Lady of Pain. What kind of like if it's Disneyland if it was made by Clive Baker?
Hey, it sounds like a place for people who like 50 Shades of Grey to go to.
It was like this crystal ball talk show, and he won free tickets to this place called the Taste of Taldore.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we know what Krivdar is up to. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Yes.
Right.
If
Let's just
Jimmy,
play
Alright,
WoW.
if you
Jimmy
have
wants to object at
transport.
how we describe his character, he can speak now or forever hold his peace.
Yeah. Don't like it too bad.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, we're there.
All right. So I'm just fixing something. Okay. Cool. That's that. All right. So yeah. So the players end up. So you guys end up going to the plane of electricity and or lightning. I don't know what to call it that. I just go both because they're both kind of similar in this case. There's no new map for the plane itself, but basically you are in a whirl of electricity, thunder. It's loud here. It's not like normal planes where it's kind of just quiet for the most part. It's kind of raucous, and you just hear constant lightning strikes and everything going on. Um, yeah. Also, like I said, compared to other planes, it's a little unusual because most planes are like just composed of like one element or one element. 90%, 90% of that I think is just one element. Like fire planes, mostly just fire with other kinds of fire
Yeah.
being there, but it's like it's fire. There are occasionally other metal stuff, but for the most, it's like the vast majority is just fire. Same with the water plane, all that stuff. In this plane, it's a little different. It's mostly still lightning. It's partially because it's also like not like a normal elemental plane. Like most planes are like they're all in the inner planes. This is what's called a quasi-elemental plane because it's like in between other planes, where it's like a kind of it's like the ice plane was between like I think the water and air wind water and airplanes, but like it's kind of an intersection itself. It's still in the inner thing overall, but basically the main thing to know is like there are like actual like significant areas of metals, and there's actually quite a few metals in this place. Some of it tracks some of it is like magnetic, some of it is like some of it tracks the lightning. But yeah, you see there's a lot more like you were told like a lot more iron and other stuff there, copper as well, other ferromagnetic materials.
We're just hearing like every time lightning strikes, AC/DC starts playing.
Yeah, kind of. And as you arrive near the beginning of the city. It's like you're kind of like in front of you. Essentially, you'll see the large. Actually, what you'll see is as you arrive, you'll face towards the city. You're facing kind of toward two different large objects, essentially large areas. One is the center of the eye of the storm. You see like this kind of this area, one area where lightning is not striking much. It's far less, activity.
Prevalent.
Yeah, probably than you see in most areas around you. So you see lightning around you all over. It's hitting you occasionally. You're like, that's fine. Tickles or tingles. It doesn't actually hurt you because of your willed elements, but you do feel it. Just not hurt, not painful, and not damaging. Thunder is a little bit annoying because you guys don't have like ear protection, but like it's not that bad right now. So unless you like stay out there for a while, you'll be fine.
Well, we've also got control weather going, so that should be dampening.
Oh,
it.
that's right. What
We didn't cast it yet, did we?
Yeah, I haven't cast
I
it
didn't
yet.
really guess it. Yeah. Okay. All right. But
Okay.
maybe before that happens, but yeah, other than that, you'll see lightning get attracted to certain metal objects and stuff, and you see like some kind of like one thing you see kind of odd is like in the one of the areas specifically like in the eye of the storm area, there's like a kind of not floating area, but it's like a it's kind of floating. It's like a little bit of floating like island almost. It's they made of a lot. You can't tell from this distance, but it seems like made of a lot of metals. And then as soon as it says it's to your left, essentially, as you're looking, and then to your right, you see a city. Uh, and the city you can guess is Colum, of course, as you've done about it before. It's a yeah, it's 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 basically it's going to be just architecture. You basically see like I mentioned before, it's almost like a kind of a it's got a large dome. It's like a very large dome surrounded by, and you were told this before by Null. Essentially, the dome was there to attract the electricity to some degree, and also like kind of use it as a power source. So basically, these people, whoever's in the city, essentially using the lightning, cause lightning strikes as energy sources. So it's taking electricity and attract essentially using it as like a free energy, for free power source, perpetual energy essentially. So it's really convenient for them, and you can't see that much inside because it's just this all you see is a dome essentially for now. But
It's Nikola Tesla's like wet dream made
Pretty
reality.
much.
in space.
kind of yeah.
Mm.
So that's all I see for now. But basically, otherwise you see like occasionally see like I said lightning strikes. You'll see occasionally lightning elements like flying by, and so you'll see like a occasional like large eel, like it looks like a large eel, but it's again everything's flavored to lightning, and
Hmm.
you'll see some like electric themed like plants and trees and animals. But again, it's not that frequent. It's just that's kind of what you see. And what do you want to do?
Where do we gotta go for our quest? Probably the city, right, guys?
Yes, we gotta go see Marisme.
Just before we left town, I cast the temporal bond, or the whatever,
Astro.
the telepathy
mind-
bond, so we can
yeah.
talk. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, so since the city's
Mind
right
like
there, I don't need to actually cast control weather just yet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm so far every time you get them teleported to a place, you've always been somewhat near a city, the city at least. So it's not like super far or anything, but yeah, just otherwise, yeah.
I say let's head to the city and find Marisme.
Let's
Works
charge
for me.
right in, guys. Just charge right in.
Sure.
But we should go at a more grounded pace, though. We don't want to get.
Okay, that's fair.
Nice.
Keep,
Alright.
keep to our current levels.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know. I think I should amp it up.
I hear a
Yeah,
weird voice
wow.
telling me to amp it up. Let's not do that. That sounds dangerous.
That part is that's foolish.
To 11.
This has become a shocking turn of events.
It has.
Well,
Okay.
it'll be an electrifying experience when we finally meet the civilization here.
It'll be lovely indeed.
I mean, should we alternate our current course, or do we do a more direct course?
Let's go direct.
Direct course.
Let's keep these puns going.
Let's take a circuitous route to the Emperor town.
I still forgot which it was. It was something we did. We literally made punch for like half an hour straight or something. It's like,
Barely legal.
oh,
yeah.
Barely legal was
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
all right. Well,
All right, let's go.
as you guys you end up in this cool ass city that I found on the map. So like once you get inside, you see you basically you get let in. There's not much fanfare stopping you, but basically yeah, you'll see inside the city. You'll see these two large areas. So this area down here essentially is going to be
Not much stopping us. Can we pick a fight? No, just
I mean, if you want to, random citizen. What odd about the places? Oh,
Yeah, are we
It
coming
looks-
from like the southern portion, the
It
bottom
looks
portion?
like
here, or
a
are we coming from the
deformed
top?
Mickey Mouse.
So I'm gonna say you guys come from here basically, like this southeast area.
Okay.
I feel like that's
Like-
appropriate
Alright.
place.
It's like what Disney had in
Southeast
mind when he
corner.
tried to make the park, but he scrapped the designs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's got removed a while ago, but
Trying to make the world of tomorrow, and it just went away from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you come from the southeast area, and as you get inside, you see a particularly odd city. Like I said, I mentioned before, below you to the south is essentially going to be what you guess for Fresno Field, the reddish purple baseball field, essentially. You see people playing a game of Fresme.
Okay.
And to your north, right here, you see the let's see what is it called? Yeah, it's called it's in the negative area. This is Intervents. This is where they saw the small, soft, smooth, light blue cylindrical pillar that is several stories tall. It's like basically you see these kind of towers. One over here, and one over here. This one, and here to your left. So the east one, northeast one, that one is the more relaxed area, the more negative area.
Hmm.
That area, as I told you before last time from Dolnol, basically it's an area people go to relax because these people in this city tend to be very either amped or damped, essentially. You know,
Mhm.
people are ampiers or dampier, essentially, where they're kind of like they're not vampires, but they're like kind of like in that way. They're kind of like they need they're either overcharged or overly not uncharged. They want to kind of fill in that gap potentially to become balanced, to come to get
They can't self-regulate.
yeah, they once they want
No.
equilibrium, like most people pushers do, and so
Either they generate too much and they need to give it to somebody else, or they don't have enough and they have to take it from
Mhm.
somebody
exactly.
else.
So people bond a lot. There's a lot of people will hang out. It's a very big socialization.
In other words,
know,
one's positive, the other's the negative charge.
it tends to be the most common. Yes, tends to be the most powering because that tends to create balance. But bonds can be bonds, like different kind of bonds. Some people need single bonds, some have double bonds, some have triple bonds. If you guys know about like diamonds are like triple bonded, carbon
Mhm.
Break the bonds.
and graphite's like double bonded, and single bonds are like DNA and stuff like that. But like um yeah, so but yeah, that's the area that's down northeast. The area people go. It's like they got libraries, they got like a botanical garden, they got lounges, napping areas, sensory deprivation, and then the area here that's intervents. I posted last time. If you guys want me to post again, actually I'll just post it. None of the area, none of this information is proprietary for now. So here's all the information you need to know. Boom, and
Incoming lawsuit.
It does look like there's walls around the city with just one main entrance, sort of like,
Just two. There's
and
one
then
there
one
at the
towards the
side, but
north.
then there's one towards the north.
yeah.
That almost looks like it's a
Mhm.
sewage outlet that goes down a river.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's their opening just to get out. Sewage areas probably
Okay.
would be visible. It's one thing's also awesome about the city. So it's very odd about the city. The city is actually seems like an actual city. So like your characters will know this, but like compared to like what you're used to, like more rural, more like medieval kind of villages and like city, even those kind of days, it's still like back in the old days, kind of Middle Ages kind of stuff. If people think of Middle Ages, it's not, people have their huts and stuff like that. There's some of the castles you see occasionally, but it's not like modern conveniences at all. The city seems more advanced than what you're used to. It's like there's people wearing clothes that you're like confused by. Like seems like instead of wearing like Xander tunics and stuff like that, other like sandals, other basic stuff. They're seen wearing like closed toe like like shoes and other like kind of clothing, like like someone's like wearing like outfits that where they're like almost like basically I'm gonna say like the jackets equivalent, like stuff like that. So a lot of people are wearing outfits don't seem out of place for you compared to what you see in other planes. So the essences here, in this case electric essences, because that's their name there. So that's how it always every plane has their essence. In this case, electric essences seem to be very like have a higher technology level than we're used to. So
As far as scale of the city, I know the map has a thing that says 1 square equals 5 feet, but
Yeah.
if this is
It's
a city, it's
it's bigger than
probably more
that for
like
sure.
one equals like
Yeah.
one square probably equals 20 or even 50 feet.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'll post
Okay.
this for a bit. Basically, this is a good example of like what you might
Oh,
see.
sweet.
So you see this kind of large towers. Like you see there's a lot of. You see the two main towers are like, and I said the northeast, northwest. Although there aren't really as many towers. There are a lot of places that rise up, but not nearly as high.
Yeah.
For the most part, but there are lots of buildings in general. So it's very much a busy city.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not like
Cool.
our modern city, but like it's definitely somewhere between. Essentially, you might guess like close to like more like Victorian England kind of thing. I would say. So you have some like the basics of like it's kind of like they've hit like the industrial to some degree, not really industrial like before that, but like it's kind of basically kind of like industrial, I'd say. Steampunkish, think
Gotcha.
of that kind of level. But yeah,
Hmm.
so your people are milling about. All people, there's constant energy surges everywhere, but everything seems fine. The whole place is being enclosed by that dome I mentioned before, where there's electricity is being charged and everything seems to be charged just fine. And it's kind of an odd environment when you're in a place where like energy sources are perpetual. You don't have to worry about energy. It changes things, like you don't like when you have a resource that's essentially like you know
Abundant.
Yeah.
abundant and not like not in scarcity anymore. It creates a different kind of society than you might be used to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mhm.
You're able to focus on other things since you're not, resource gathering basically.
Exactly. Like all
Yeah.
places have to survive. They deal with monsters, deal with other stuff. This place is surviving, doing really well, and they seem to be because of that they have had time to work on technology and stuff like that. They're just like, oh, let's survive, not getting murdered by random dragons. Wait, that's like so it's
Mhm.
like And
So,
also,
guys, what do we? Oh, go ahead. Do you have more, Baden?
oh, just one thing is that also because it's they're also isolated. In this case, their isolation has helped them a lot. It's, I mean, but yeah, it helped. I mean, isolation also helps against dealing with. I have to deal with wars and stuff like that. So yeah.
Right. Okay.
Um,
Guys, what do we want to do? Walk in the front door? Do we want to do a lap around the perimeter? This place is big. It would take us a while, but we got time. What do you want to do?
I mean, there's no reason to expect them to be inherently hostile, and presumably Null and Dull would have told us if we needed to find a way to sneak in. I say we go for the front door.
Okay.
Agreed.
one
Well,
thing-
if we had to sneak in, it's like it's getting a tournament, event set up would be a little tricky.
Well, it was less
Mhm.
less more of sneaking in is just we've never been here. Let's take a look around. But I'm fine with just walking in the front door too.
Should
You can explore what's
we
inside.
not set up the tournament yet? Get a feel for Mesmer just so
Yes.
that he doesn't know that we are part of the tournament, because it seems
Yes.
like every plane that we've gone
mean-
to, the leader's been part of the tournament.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Mhm.
we got to talk to him anyway for the bounty stuff, so we can at least talk to
Yeah.
him about just that and just leave the tournament stuff for once we come back and got
Yep.
that stuff taken care of.
And I guess people with a very good perception should just look around to see if they notice anyone that's famous that seems like he's going to be a fighter in the tournament, just as we walk through the city.
Also, just a reminder, if you can try and pick out anything about a person's fighting style, if they seem like they'll be important.
Yes.
Well, something I mentioned too is like you see those circles on the map. Yeah, I think you see it. So there are you're used to seeing tracks from horses and sometimes very occasionally carriages and stuff like that. You see these tracks are kind of like, they're not like wheeled like four wheels like you're used to they're more like they seem like they're like almost like lines, and like so and occasionally when you're walking by you'll see like people on like what seems like much smaller carriages but fit for like one person, kind of like zipping by.
Oh, sort of like e-bikes, even though our characters wouldn't know what those are.
Yeah, e-bikes
Or
or like
e-scooters.
motorcycles, stuff like that. Like you'll see like that,
Mhm.
or the scooters, yeah. So or the all power. What's it called?
Yep.
Called what's I don't know, what's that thing called?
Segways.
Segways, yeah.
Segway, yeah.
I'll put
So-
I'll put a thing in the show chat.
Thank you,
Yeah.
yes.
Or in the,
Yeah.
in the
But they all make that like Jetsons car sound as they're like zipping by it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, man, it's been a long time
Yeah.
since I watched it.
Mhm.
I can't quite do
There
it.
it is, yeah.
That's good though. That's good. I got it. It,
Electric trilling noise kind
it
of thing.
refreshed me.
Yeah.
Really well. Yeah. So you see, like I said, like I said, it's very odd, and they're moving pretty fast. Not like actually fast as ours, of course. Like I said, it's closer to like say making me think of like 1920s essentially movement. They're fast, relatively speaking, but it's not like
Is it like floating along the track, like it's on a magnetic field? Is it a
It doesn't-
wheel that's just following?
it does seem like there's a track that's kind of like built into it. It's the wheel tracks don't seem to be like connecting to the what seem like the wheels. It does seem magnetically or otherwise some kind of source power sources or thing is attracting it to like it. So it seems like a track. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
it's hovering above a what looks like a magnetic track. So
Yeah,
it's
think
almost
like,
a
yeah.
maglev type of train. Think about like a Segway sized vehicle.
Yeah, I guess like
So
a.
yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't watch it. I guess you can tell me more. You guys have more Tron, but like it's like kind of like that, but like obviously not nowhere as modern.
Oh
but,
yeah, the light bike.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like nowhere as modern, but still like the idea of like you're on over it and you're floating. But there's an actual track there. It's not like free, not for like free form. They're not just like driving all the place and like running through people like crashing. There are clear areas where the things are going and not. It's not just.
But like if I threw a stick down on the track, it wouldn't trip things up. They would just kind of flow over it.
Yeah.
And they look at you like, Dick, you're littering.
Well, that's why I wouldn't do that. I'm just trying to get
I
a
know.
feel for how it works.
I
Yeah.
love how you both post the same thing at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we did.
Yep.
Okay.
um,
So,
Right.
So you're
is there
trying.
like a visitor center when we walk in? Is there somebody we could talk to? Get a map of the city? Is there like
There's
a sign with like arrows saying like west? This
Oh,
place?
yeah, there actually are a lot of signs, like, and they're glowing like neon kind of thing a little bit. Like it's kind of weird, like has a weird kind of like I said, weird, almost futuristic, cyberpunkish look, but it's not. It's older, much older than that, but it's like cyber retro futuristic. I don't know what you would call it.
I'm
Mhm.
imagining like a mix between like Art Deco and the 1950s, like this is the world of tomorrow type of like aesthetic merger thing,
Mhm.
I
but
guess
in a
it-
fantasy
sure.
world.
Sure. But yeah, there's a bunch of neon.
Medieval steampunk. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Medieval steampunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll see signs pointing to the bottom, pointing down here for Fresno Field, and northeast says pointing toward the Intervents, and northwest is going to be the Faltec area, and you also see like a thing for a little like almost you don't really know what it is. It's like a box. So you see pointing, it's like insert money here to use an e-bike eventually.
Okay.
Mm.
So
We got our own e-bikes. We're good.
if you want to, yeah,
Yeah.
you can pay for your bikes, get your own bikes. So yeah.
No, I said we have our own e-bikes.
Oh,
we
that's
can
right.
fly
Yeah,
around.
that's right. You don't need to. Yeah. Do you have a license
Yep.
for that?
Flare? Don't you want to try it? Just see how it is.
I'll use the writing powers of my quills that I never used to forge a license for that license.
Oh God. You don't know what they look like. How do you make a licenses? You just grab someone, take the seal of their
Magic.
license, and like, yeah, but you have to like you gotta steal license from someone first, so you know what it's like.
This basically does like the Doctor Who psychic paper thing.
Yeah, I should make that.
It's okay.
Psychic
There's no
parchment.
one checking for licenses right now, so you're fine.
Like, here's my ID. It's whatever you think it should be.
Yeah.
The power
so
of
where we
mind
going?
control.
Actually, more than likely, it's just basically the Ron Swanson thing. It was like, I have a permit. It just says I can do what I want on the piece of paper that you wrote down yourself.
Yes, Ron Swanson.
Mm. My suggestion is we go and find our contact for the bounty quest.
Do it. Let's do
Oh
it.
yeah, resume.
Because then once we like get a better idea of like what's going on, then we can like wander around, maybe get some other things here to prepare a little more.
Well, let's
Do some
check out his
shopping, yeah.
sports. Check out his sports field. And has any of you ever heard of this sport? Do you know how it's played? Maybe we get a feel for what's going on before we talk to the guy. That way, we'll know more about what kind of person he is.
To be honest,
Good
until
idea.
we started getting roped into this stuff, I never even heard of any other planes.
Oh,
That's a
really?
good point.
Also, I just want to mention quickly
Yeah.
because it's relevant. I feel like I should mention now because you mentioned that these are the cobalt thing. These are cobalt. But like, apparently, I was looking up area so cobalt, which is one of those ferromagnetic metals.
Metals.
Yeah.
Apparently, it used to be called cobalt ore. Like people used to literally call cobalt ore because it had like a blue tinge to it. It was like, yeah, cobalt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So literally used to be. I was like, what the hell? That's cool.
Yep.
Fun fact. That's all.
All right.
My high school chemistry teacher always like, guys, if you really want to compliment a girl, you tell her eyes are the color of cobalt blue.
Mm. Well, assuming your eyes are blue, if you say
Yeah.
that you're proud, you're probably in trouble.
Right. He thought he was funny because chemistry. Anyway,
Yeah. That's good. All right.
By the way, what? Hold on. How did we get the description of Furisme Field through Nolan Dole?
Nolan Dole. Yeah, Nolan. Basically, Nolan told you about it. Yeah, so he told you about all the places I posted them in chat, so you have that reference. And yes, you basically know that basic information about the place.
Okay, I say yeah, we definitely should go check that out. I have a intuition feeling that this might be the arena that we're fighting in, and that the anti-magic auras are going to play effect in our tournament. So we should
It
definitely
could.
we should definitely check that out. As much as we can, allowed to inspect it as much as we can.
Wait, why no? Oh, that's right. That's right. Because you heard about the Leyline storms.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm going
completely
based
forgot
on
about
whatever
that.
you wrote in Discord. I'm assuming that's all we heard about it, right? Or is that more than?
Well, I posted you. And there's more than that. He told you more about that. There's just the places, landmarks. I think.
Okay. So that's why I'm saying yeah. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because if that's the information that we know about Furisme Field, that's what I'm trying to tell the group.
Sure, go for it. What do you want? Sure. I mean, it could be there. Could be somewhere else. You don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, you do know that it's for sure. It's where where the sport is played. So.
If I, because I the player forgot about that, but I'm sure Risk would remember. Would I be allowed to retroactively at least make some extra bullets, just like actual bullets for my gun? Because it shoots magical bullets, so I'm assuming like the gun's magical properties wouldn't work here, would it?
Well, I mean, it would work. Like the anti-magic thing you heard about was like there. So you heard about was like in the electric plane there are occasionally you'll see like a Leyline storm, A Leyline Storm essentially is like it's like a kind of a magic storm that disrupts magic, and it doesn't stop magic from occurring. What it does though is that it disrupts magic, and specifically it makes it so you told us actually is that like makes concentration difficult, essentially,
Okay.
or essentially impossible. Like we might put it more clearly. So
Okay.
concentrating won't work too well. So that what it actually means for your spells you don't know because you haven't tried any concentration spells. I think.
Yeah, I still don't trust the DM. He's gonna do some.
So
Yeah.
there are some anti-magic elements, but it's not like you can't cast spells because that just
He's gonna do something.
you
He's
guys, are,
up.
you guys are a magic
So-
party. I can't just say like no, you can't cast spells at all.
So
That'd be-
so in
that's-
other words, it's either going to disrupt our concentration, as in we can't use concentration spells, or
It's
gonna
going
do
to be
like a
some sort
wild
of wild
magic.
magic.
He's gonna nullify dual concentration for this next fight.
Yeah.
I know it.
We'll see. We'll see.
like I'm going
Evil
to force you
smile.
to use the other things that you've earned, motherfuckers.
It's we call red
I put a lot of work in this thing. You're not going to negate it because I made one cool thing.
Okay, but we're kind of metagaming a little bit, so let's just
Mm.
like,
A little bit, yeah.
let's figure this out in game, and then
Sure.
then we'll say that to each
Yeah,
other.
you haven't dealt with Leyline Storm yet, so yeah,
Mhm.
yet.
But we do
All
know
we know
about
is it's bad.
We
Yeah.
do know about the anti-aura fields, and we do want to do. I definitely do want to investigate that.
Well, yeah,
my
yeah,
character
yes,
does.
yes. So you know
Yeah.
that based on the description, there's anti-magic field for the Fresno field specifically to stop people from cheating in the game. You don't know about anything else, but that spell anti-magic field is a spell that doesn't exist and it does prevent people from casting spells. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say it's like it's not like a whole the whole area is gonna be the whole region you have to fight is gonna be anti-magic completely because otherwise you guys are fucked because you're a magic party. So, but
Yeah.
there'll be some to say problems with magic.
But my character's thinking is, well, every time we went to a plane, the leader's been a big proponent of the tournaments, and it's usually
Yeah.
since the leader actually is very involved in this arena.
Sure.
It's most likely that this is the arena that the tournament's going to be in.
Maybe.
That's my character's thing. That's just my character's
That's
thinking.
fair.
That's
That's,
all.
that's
I mean,
logical.
And,
That makes
and,
sense.
and plus, it might not be like the actual like sport event that it's occurring
Right.
there will be our thing. It'll just be like that's probably where it's going to take place though, because they already have a field created for a sporting event. So why not just use it for a fight?
And they
Well,
whatever
well,
they have on that field would be used in that fight.
Because we've also seen that with previous elemental planes like the water plane, the place where they host the Will of the Elements fight is also a thing they use for other social gatherings or
Multi-use
sports or
venues.
what have
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
multi-use venues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause Otherwise,
It's like any sports stadium. It's not only for sporting events, but it can also be for concerts and other things.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I figure we just head up here and first of all, we'll see if there's some sort of game or contest
Yeah.
going on now, or
I
maybe a
agree.
team is practicing or whatever.
Okay, let's do it.
We're gonna do some scouting stuff before we find Bears May.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, so you head down south toward the south, so Fresno Field. Like I said, it's a reddish purple area with magnetic fields. There's currently a game going on, and but it seems like it's ending. And as you're reaching it, you see when a ball gets hit all the way over to the edge of the station of the stadium, and it gets knocked out, and you see it like as it gets hit, it starts out. It seems like it's slow, but it starts accelerating. It seems like, and as it's reaching it, we're going to reach a catcher to go catch it. He has to jump and catch, essentially catch the ball from being knocked out of the stadium. Essentially, they're trying to leap up to it. The ball speeds up and goes over their head, and you see guy is pissed. The person's pissed, missing the ball. So, but it seems to be a home run equivalent of a home run, and the crowd cheers, and yeah, and then you hear them chanting, "Fair is me, fair is me, fair is me." So yeah. People are all happy about
That seemed unfair as made to me.
it. Oh yeah. So yeah, and then and the match ends with a bunch of cheering, and the people that see a bunch of players go on the field, and people are all celebrating, and there's a bunch of normal stuff that you see after a match ends in any kind of sport for the most part. People talking to each other, coaches are all happy and jumping up, and players are pouring liquor on themselves for no reason. And it's
Did we get any kind of description of what Ferris May looks like race, height, anything? No. So we have no
Crush
idea.
Fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, Fireball.
Where?
The clerk is saying this in the
I
mind.
didn't ask how big the room is or where. I just said I cast fireball.
Cast fireball, flies there, and then everyone's confused. Okay, it's like fireworks, I guess.
Remember, the clerk is saying this. He can't do that. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
and it's all in the mind
Well,
link.
let me-
So never mind.
well, maybe you can. Yeah, you can probably. Some clerics can, but yeah, but the fire-based ones can.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Icarus is like walking, hears this, just like, that's it. Just get fucked.
All right. So now that we've seen Mirror's May, what does he look like?
well, you don't see him.
Oh.
We
We
just
see the
players.
team on the field.
Yeah.
Right, we see it.
and you hear them chanting his name, but you don't know what he did. You don't know if he was like the batter. You don't know if he's someone else on the team. You don't know if he's
You
like
don't tell
coach.
there's like
Yeah.
no posters of him around the stadium?
Are there
I
any
mean,
posters on the wall?
Okay, I guess okay, yeah, you don't have to do perception check for this. It's gonna be obvious. So yeah, you'll see a bunch of posters of various figures. It's kind of like people are helping big on their sports players here, and you'll see a figure. Yes, I will post it. Or I'll just let you know. So yeah, you'll see a figure. This character looks like kind of like a character. You're not sure it's airbrushed or whatever it is, but it seems very like almost a naturally like good looking. He's got like light blue hair, like very like again very all these colors I'm gonna say very vivid. Like there's no like subtlety here. And like this guy is clearly like they're a bunch of
Vibrant.
very vibrant.
He's
Yeah.
very vibrant.
Very vivid colors. You know, easy to remember, a very memorable character. He has light blue hair, like kind of long hair that flashes, like the hair kind of flashes, like kind of like, well, just kind of flash as he's moving around. But yeah, and then he has violet eyes. His skin is actually odd. It's kind of like a pinkish kind of color, like pinkish, like purple, like magenta-ish. And yeah, and also one thing also interesting about him is like some of the pictures have him just by him in his regular normal outfit, like you might you see like, in some uniforms. Like everyone in his team is wearing a uniform of some kind. Like there's like a they're all our uniforms are very stylish. It's not like our uniforms are kind of like here's a uniform and that's about it. Like here's a number on your thing, your jersey, whatever. And here's some like some basic designs. The uniforms are clearly much more well, thought out in terms of like coolness factor. So they're very stylish. Lots of angles, lots of giant jacket parts to them. It seems like it doesn't cause problems for them playing. I guess they're so practical, but like yeah, it definitely seems like a much more fun style share. But you also one thing you see occasionally is like with him is you'll see like this kind of like arc around him, like essentially it's going over his head. So it kind of the arc goes from let's say one shoulder to another shoulder, going over his head. And it seems like it's you're not sure exactly what it is. It looks like it's like a metal piece of metal that's like shaped into like a metal arc over him. So,
Anyone else getting the K-pop Demon Hunters kind of vibe where the
Never
Well,
saw it.
I've been watching it.
Yeah.
It
A
sounds
little
like that to me. A little bit like that. It's very much like yeah. I guess they do use a lot of purple in that, don't they? Like, I don't know. I've only seen.
Oh no, I'm
pictures.
just saying.
One of the characters, yeah.
I'm just saying they're like K-pop. They're like
They're idols. They're kind of like idols.
yeah, idols. There you go.
They're kind of like idols. Yeah, because this guy is. I'm not sure about the other ones, but there definitely seems to be people in the industry sharing a lot. And yeah, you see that one was one of the most popular figures. And of course, he has a big smile and all of that. And like I said, he's an electric essence, so you think of like a human being, but it's also like it's kind of closer to like a Genasi, but like more skewed toward the elemental side. So like Genasi are half human, half elemental. The essences are generally speaking like 60 to 75% elemental. So
Oh, okay.
so yeah, as in terms of looks. So there's definitely you see a lot of jaggedness, a lot of they favor a lot of angles in this plane.
Okay.
So yeah, this is just cool stuff. But yeah, but yeah, you'll see them. You see a probably figure over there. You see the person was actually like the batter being carried by a bunch of teammates, and yeah, they'll celebrate for a little while, and then unless you guys do something, they're gonna finish up and go back to their dugout essentially or area, and you'll see them start walking around signing pictures things for people. So.
Gordon's actually going to. I assume we have like paper and ink on us because Icarus is always like copying new spells into his book. Go borrow that and get into line to get an autograph.
I have quills, dude.
Yep.
Okay, sure, you can get online. Take about a couple hours. No, but yeah, we'll say it's to speed up. Yeah, we'll say like they spot you, and he seems to be interested in you specifically because you're very unusual. He's used to essences being here. This plane doesn't seem very like diverse. Like most planes aren't for the most part. Like because they're just it's hard to get
Too
these jobs.
inhospitable.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
don't great for people. Traveling is not an easy thing. Like you just go on a plane, like I want to go on a plane. It's very hard to survive. So
Mhm.
when you see on the plane, but yeah, like so they notice you, like, and he says he waves to you. It's like, hey, you, would you want to you want to come talk to me?
Indeed. I didn't manage to catch the full game, but the tail end of it was quite impressive.
He does like a little snap at his fingers, and he does a bunch of like, and he does like a little lightning streak, and you see him do a quick
Counter spell. Oh.
Cast fireball. I think this is a threat.
You see him.
See, fireball magic.
You see him wave to a bunch of the fans and say, please give me some time to talk to this person. So here, I think, and he signs a bunch of autographs in a very quick fashion, and he beckons you to come to him. And he there's no bodyguards or anything. He just happens to hang out himself. But he seems like, relatively tall guy. But like, also as you get to him, is your whole
I
team
mean,
going
also I'm like 3.5 feet tall, so like everybody's tall to me.
there? Sure,
Yeah.
sure, fair enough. Also, is it just you or is everyone else doing it too?
I mean,
That's up to them, but Gordon walked up, so.
I think I'm just kind of following the crowd unless Gordon tells me to stay back or something.
Mhm.
I think Risk is like just kind of staying back while Gordon's doing his thing, but I'm also like scanning for like the hooded cloak figure from we spotted at the last tournament event just to see if they're actually following us or if it's just the actual tournament events.
I'm trying to see on the roster and posters in the field to see if there's any other competitor besides Maresme that might be in the tournament.
There are a lot of people. A lot of people on the roster is like
Like posters,
yeah,
yeah.
posters. But you don't know if I have no idea if there are any of them are like
Okay.
there's some other popular figures too, but like if they're play the game too or they're or not. So are you they play the game, but you don't know if they play during the tournament. So there's no way to help from there. But like basically, yeah. But for Meredith to say so as you get closer to him, as you get specifically within 30 feet, can you do charisma check or charisma save? And attack
okay.
specifically to yeah.
All-
No,
all of us
Gordon,
are just-
no, just persecute your
Gordon.
which is Gordon.
Charisma save.
Yes.
Where's Krivdar when we need him?
I
Why
think-
are you on
Yeah,
your
right.
on your family trip, Krivdar?
None of us have charisma at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's like our only person with charisma.
Yeah, and
Right,
Flash
yeah.
of Genius isn't gonna help you there, buddy.
Yep.
too far away probably too. So
Mhm.
oh, nice.
Gordon, become a fan.
Nice.
Gordon has become a fanboy.
Yeah.
You now become a thrall. No.
He always appreciates artists in their own field.
All right. So also just making sure you guys know, just in case you want to do this, it doesn't matter. It's not. That's like death saving Thursday, but I'm just saying you guys do have your inspiration. Of course, it's a new session. So, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so you feel us kind of pulled to him, like you feel like you want to get near him, you want to listen to him, and you feel like there's kind of like basically feel like you're charmed by him. Not necessarily like an actual charm, like you like to do what he says, but like you do feel like you're more inclined to do what he tells you something. So that's all.
Gotcha.
Simple.
I'll keep that in mind.
You will buy all the merchandise
Merch,
in
yeah.
shop.
Thinking all the collector's editions, you lose 100k platinum.
Yeah. Ouch.
Like, hello, and who are you? You're visitors from this realm?
Indeed, I'm something of a wandering chef. I go by the name Gordon.
Gordon. It is that's an interesting name.
Mm.
Hello. So, are you here to see me? Are you here to see the field? Want to see the people? The sport, the Feresme, or are you here to for other purposes? What is your?
Oh,
Design.
definitely other purposes. However, when I heard the sound of applause coming from the stadium, I could not help but be drawn. As a fellow artist myself, I'm always looking for the latest trends.
An artist. What do you do?
Hmm. Oh, I work with the culinary arts, and Gordon will actually reach into his bag and present one of the dragon meats.
Oh, cool.
Just
Okay.
where Ekris did follow along, so I rolled a charisma save in case I needed to.
Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like standing a step behind Gordon, just
Okay.
hanging out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Yeah. You're
Also-
that's good.
Also, real quick, I'm just gonna do the perception roll just as I'm like scanning, just to make sure if we're followed or not.
Yep. So far you can't tell.
Okay.
Okay, 22. That's pretty good. That's quite good actually. But yeah, you don't notice anyone following you specifically. I mean, you notice people in general looking at you more up, but people in general were looking at you
Right.
guys more often because you're just like
Mhm.
strangers in a strange world.
Yeah,
But like,
but
they're
I'm
not
like looking for like people like aren't looking at us just because like we're curious because we're new, but like focus on it's like
People with
Like, you're-
intent.
yeah, exactly.
you don't see anyone who seems to recognize you or seems to like have a strong opinion other than just like, oh, curiosity, general curiosity. And, like,
Nobody stroking their weapons that they look at risk. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I basically like doing like the Doc Holliday Val Kilmer thing where it's like my hand's kind of behind my back where I keep a spare weapon kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, but Chris is good. Yeah, you don't feel anything. You just feel like you feel some energy, but you don't see. He sees it as an aura, you might say. Is he not going to be using
Yep.
a bunch of these some of these unfortunate Gen Z phrases?
Yeah.
Auras, and in this case,
He's clearly
He's
popular
got
guy.
lots of riz.
he doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of riz, but in this case, what they call it in this world, in this place, is they call it Pharos. Because Pharos is has to do with magnetic attraction. Pharaoh.
He has a shocking personality, is what you're saying.
Well, not shocking.
Yep.
He has a magnetic personality, and that's why he has a lot of. So people will say that I'm saying he has a lot of riz, he has a lot of Pharos because he's attractive. People are attracted to him. So that's why.
Brack.
I'll post it because I think you guys make sure you guys know the spelling, but yeah, that's why it's spelled like that. But yeah, a description of what him?
Yes,
Yeah, you don't
correct.
have a picture of him or anything. do
Oh,
you?
Sent it, but also I just want
well,
the.
I don't
the
usually send
text
pictures of the like the characters.
Yeah, just give me the
you
text description you have, if
Okay,
anything.
I'll give you okay.
Like blue with a crown thingy, arch thingy.
Yeah, he looks pretty young. Let's see. I was trying to figure out. I just moved
He's
from
got
top.
super stylish clothes. He's got the magnetic arc thing going on.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, because I have. It's not written for you guys, it's written for me, so that's why I have to take some parts out. So it is not.
Mhm.
Oh, you can leave those in.
Nah.
You don't have to do it now. It's whenever you have free time.
It's fine.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so he looks young. So most of the people you've met, the leaders, have been from the not older side, but sort of middle aged side. Some older. I mean, the fire one, Embers looked on the older side. It's a little hard to tell. Of course, obviously these essences are not human, so it's not easy to check their ages. Age in general is not the easiest thing to tell. But yeah, he definitely looks on the younger side. So let's say 20s. It looks like his 20s. Yeah. Sorry, what were we doing now? We were talking about. Oh, you're presenting it with a protein snack, I guess.
Yeah, I'm showing off my latest culinary creation.
Is it jerky like dried or something, or is it like?
No, because I keep it in the bag of holding so it doesn't start deteriorating.
Okay.
So it's still like
fresh.
saucy and whatnot.
It's
Yeah.
fresh. Does it have sauce or anything on it?
It's not like it's not hot, but it's like at like a reasonable temperature.
Okay, so it's like warm or lukewarm. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like lukewarm is probably a good description for it.
Okay, so you just come up to the guy. You give him a thing. He's like, you got a.
Hi, my name's Gordon. Want some strange meat I made?
Like,
I did say I'm culinary chefs.
yes. That
You're
is-
still handing a stranger just a bunch of meat.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Very odd. But he actually takes it, and he looks at his
Hmm.
He's like, I'm not used to eating meat like this. We are not to really eat this kind of things in our place. But hey, you only live once, and he tries it. So he.
Roll Constitution saving.
Yeah.
Roll for food poisoning.
There's one poison, one.
No, I'm
So is this
joking,
just
I'm
an
joking.
entire
It's-
society that's just built on Monster energy drinks and Red Bull?
Kind of.
think it
Well, the other side is Camille tea and
Yeah.
No, it'd be lattes and espressos would be the other side.
No, because they're all like quiet and
One
dampened
amps
down,
up,
so
the
it'd be
other
like
amps
herbal
down.
tea
Oh,
and stuff. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
Yeah, no, this is a normal one. He normally wouldn't have presented, but because he's feeling so magnetically drawn to it, he wants to really show off.
It's like this is a very strange taste on my tongue, but interesting. I'm not sure not really eating this. What do you call this?
Still working on the product name, but for the moment, it's the 5 Seasons spiced meat because I'm getting spices from the different planes.
You're different. You're going to different planes? Is this a interesting?
Mm.
You're a planar traveler.
Indeed.
Why do you travel the plains? Is it
It's
I
the only place I can find the most exquisite ingredients for my creation.
I yell at Gordon in the mind league.
mental poke?
Yeah, Gordon have like a slight twitch of that, but otherwise he'll
It's not inaccurate because
Edris can
he
also
has been
fight-
collecting
Yeah.
ingredients from.
No, no, no. I
Yep.
meant, for me, it was more like he gave away that we're from different planes.
Well,
Just,
Yeah, don't we
I
don't
mean,
want
it's
to.
kind of obvious by looking at.
Right.
Yeah, we're
But we
not
don't-
from around here.
Yeah, Edris is gonna chime in because
That's
he
true,
doesn't
that's
want to
true.
give away that like we're the arena fighters or whatever.
Yeah.
And he'll-
Yeah, so the piece of information you
Well-
gave away that's important is that you gave away that you're planar travelers, that you're on many planes.
Yeah.
If you can explain it, one thing, becoming to many planes means that's very very unusual. Like going on one other
At the
planes,
very least, you've just told him like you're some type of powerful
mage or
god,
something
like
like
being,
that.
yeah.
walks all
Yeah.
the different planes of existence.
Yeah,
Ekris will
wouldn't have
mention,
normally done
well,
it, but he is partially charmed, so he's
Yeah.
basically got like a loose
Exactly.
tongue.
Ekris not being
Okay.
charmed will say, okay, so
Mm.
since you ask, we are actually from Sigil, and we actually have seen a bounty that looks like you're in the market for some Allurptite. Is that correct?
Oh, you have the seal of Sigil. You are he must be you and your friend here must be very powerful.
Well, as he said, we have been to several planes collecting the spices for him. He likes the spices. I like the platinum, but yeah.
A mercenary. It's fair enough. It's okay. It's
More
life.
like not so much a mercenary as I have some not necessarily bad habits, but some addictions that I have to feed.
You are dead. We're all dead. Some of the people, right? Some people are dead. Some people give dead. Some people take dead. That's cycle of life, right? So
Or it's not so much a debt as I'm just a collector and I can't stop. So, the
Okay.
money's the way to the end to fuel my passions.
that is fair. A lot of us here might consider addictive personalities. We feel very strong emotions, let's say. So we tend to get very attracted to various things, and then we want it a lot, and then we don't want it a lot. So it can be a bit of trouble people who do not know how to have self-control. But it seems like you're fine, and you are. He said, if you have this quest, you must be very powerful. So I am interested. So yes, if you wish, I could talk to you about this. Would you wish to come talk to me, you and your friend? We can go somewhere more quiet.
Certainly, though this does seem a little bit too public for such a meeting.
Oh yes,
Right.
I have an office. You wish to come to see it, and we can.
Sure. Do
talk.
we need to set up an appointment?
Certainly.
No. I'm busy. I'm not busy. I can do this right now. Sorry, everyone. These people need my help right now. I need to talk to them, so I will come back another time. But thank you all, and I appreciate all your love.
Not only are we line jumpers, but we disrupted the entire
yeah.
signing event.
He's supposed people give you
so-
some
so-
dirty glances.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure if there is like other tournament participants in this whole area, we just piss them off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I make
It's like, sorry, people, peasants, the important people are talking now.
Ekris is going to make a persuasion check because he basically wants to just sort of like bow his head or shrug in a way that tells the crowd like, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're just trying to mollify him, guy. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Do like
exactly. There's the-
Sure, we
I
don't wanna do it.
probably would have gotten at least up to like Ekris and Gordon.
Yeah, no,
so
they're-
I-
Oh God.
They're like,
Oh,
you
worse.
There.
There.
Because I was gonna like give you Flash of Genius as I was gonna get closer, but it's like
It,
also because I got
comes
close.
off as like, ha, he's all our suckers.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much. You're trying to be nice to them, but you don't know their culture, and you're actually insulting them.
I'm doing like I was gonna get closer because I was seeing like he's gonna I do something that may need a little boost, but does a 13 save on wherever that charisma save is for?
No. But it's
Oh,
fine.
okay,
It's
good.
not a big deal. It's just gonna be a miter.
I want to get on this too.
Okay, fine. So all people are starting.
Oh.
Oh, so close to a 20.
Sorry, no. But yeah, so at this point, 3, 4 of you have been slightly charmed now. But basically, yeah. So all you're just more inclined to talk to it.
We've been magnetized.
Ekris just keeps hearing thoughts in the bond like, man, this guy's like so cool. And I'm just like, oh my God.
like, what?
By the way,
in
In the bond, I say,
Yeah, risky. You like here. It's like, oh my god, he's so fucking cool.
in the bond, I say, oh man, I really want to check out those fields. We'll come back later, please. And
We'll
then,
come back to the fields.
Well, the field's
Alright,
there.
guys.
Just it's a baseball field. But
But
yeah,
we're getting roped into the meeting right away.
sure.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Anyways, okay. Anyways, so yeah. So he pulls he lets you know where to go. He like, just yes, please just follow me. We can show you the place. So
I mean,
Wait,
you just finished your
so-
game. You don't need to like shower or anything.
Hold on, hold on,
after?
hold on.
no.
I- I'm charmed by him, right? A little bit.
Yes.
Sure.
Mhm.
I go up to him, I hug him, and I give him a daisy.
That is a little bit quick to the friend. You should not go hugging people. You just met. You give a
Sorry,
daisy.
personal space.
Yes,
personal
please,
space.
please, please. I have many friends. I cannot just hugging everyone. Everyone is, but yes, it is good to meet you. So, me too. So, anyways,
Please stop hugging my leg, tiny man.
yes.
Tiny's blue Smurf man.
But nice I gotta say, nice coloring though. Like coloring.
Mm.
Chris is
Thank
gonna
you.
like play it up like yeah, man, fandom. It's tough to find a moment alone when all the fans are all around you. I know how that is.
Ah, you are famous as well.
Again, we've been to several planes, completing several quests. Your name gets around.
Okay. Oh, it's interesting. I did not know that my name has been shunt out
meant
to the world. To the
One's
planes.
name, like my name, your name,
Ah.
whoever, you know. I'm trying to like be the same as him. Like let him know, like I understand what it's like to be famous or whatever. That's
Sure.
the
Mm.
emotion I'm
Okay.
conveying to him.
But yeah, so as you guys, I guess,
Ken is not a good role player.
no, it's fine. Ken's good. It's just, yeah, unfortunately, Icarus not doing the best.
No.
And unfortunately, his attempted apology pissed off the crowd. So the crowd sees you, but yeah, you're getting a lot of direct glances, and as you're walking, you see if you feel something on your head, and you feel like someone threw something and hit your head with like a tiny like ball of paper. So it's like,
It's like we're immediately like, I miss Krivdar. He would have just given them ice cream and calmed them the fuck down.
There's a reason why we're all super eccentric but really good at our jobs, and Cryptar
Yeah.
is the stabilizing glue that keeps
Yeah,
the
we're-
party
Yeah,
together.
social skills is not our strong forte in these cases. That's why we have Krivdar, who's the face of the group.
Correct. So we're acting way awkward. In this.
Yeah,
Apparently.
we are neurodivergent as fuck in the show.
I don't know. So
We're all Sheldon from Big Bang. is basically
Yeah.
what we are.
yeah.
Pretty much. My goodness.
I know we're the same
as-
age, but Papa Ekris is helping us right now.
As we're following him to whatever building he's taking us to, Gordon is just spamming Risk over the mental link with all sorts of like merch ideas.
okay.
And for like, we'll do like a collab with this guy, and then we'll be able to like really sell it. See if we can get like a sponsorship
I think if I get
deal
enough
going.
copper wire and some metal, pylons and stuff like that, I think we can make it some really cool like electrical effect, like neon
Ooh.
signs. Oh, but we're
Well,
gonna need some basic stone, cement kind of thing to ground all the wires so it doesn't actually kill somebody. Voltage is now a thing.
Yes.
And meanwhile, Eckers is probably just like, "Oh God, shut up." It's like he's also probably realized like, "Oh God, I am the only person who looks like an adult among 3 small toddler children."
Yes, exactly.
It's
So I guess we're walking to his office. So I'll make small talk and I'll just ask things like, so like I guess what I heard was that you invented this sport. Tell me about it. Like, what was your inspiration? And like we've never seen anything like it from where we're at. So tell us all about it.
yes. Thank you. He seems interested to talk about himself, as you might guess. And
Mhm.
yeah. So he's like, yes. So I a while ago. I won't go into detail personally. He'll just tell you about it. He'll tell you, but I'll just say he tells you about it. And he goes into detail about how he was playing when he was a kid, and like how and even with a bunch of friends they're playing some random hitting the ball, and then they initially had used it. Try to basically they had a bunch of items, and they were kids playing, and then they ended up creating the sport with some friends of his. So it's not just he didn't create it by himself, but he's gotten the most credit because he's famous and that's 10 years ago. So. But yeah, he did tell you about the other people he's met along the way, and that it wasn't just a solo invention, but that he's gotten credit because he just happens to be famous and charismatic. So people love the whole like solo inventor thing. It's more than it actually is real.
Then a group collab.
Yeah, because like the people had ideas, but then of course it also got refined over time as well. It's not the same sport it was when they first came up with it. So
Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, he's happy to talk about it with you, and he seems happy. He's enjoying himself. He's having a good time, and he likes.
Real quick, before we like get too much into the conversation,
Yeah.
it's like, do we want to take like a quick break?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because we are getting
Okay.
about 4:30.
but 2.5 hours, and
Probably once
Yeah.
we get
Mhm.
he's before he starts the quest.
yeah, maybe we get
Yeah,
to
yeah,
his
yeah.
office or whatever.
Okay.
Like
So
this,
you-
Yeah.
like we can just say during our break time we're just basically doing the small talk before we lean into the actual thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I guess we'll take a quick break now then, and we just say you guys can reach off as well. Or yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right. So you want to come
Alright.
back in at when you got on the 40 or on the 35 or what do you want to come back?
Yeah, probably 4:40 because I do
Let's
need
say
to use the
40.
bathroom. So
Okay, on the
Yeah.
40. All right. Cool.
40.
So for 40, for 40.
4:40.
Well,
Okay.
7:40 for me,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's why I say on the
15 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think it's an hour. So
correct.
I say on the 40 because that works. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
See you guys
Okay.
in a second.
All right.
All right.
I'm back where you guys are.
Yo.
Yo. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Just realized I didn't actually finish the potions, so I have 4 of the potions, not 6, all 6. So I'm trying to finish the last 2. Probably we're gonna be using it in the session, but yeah, I'll just make it. I'm just trying to finish it.
Drink one right now.
Like, okay, you explode.
Okay, Goran, we got to use all of our potions in this session
At the same time.
at the same time. I'm just gonna chug all 4. You chug 2.
Yep.
It's a race.
Race to see who ends up in the ICU.
Yeah.
Knowing my luck, I'll probably just, because I'm combining 4 different magical potions at once, I'm probably just gonna implode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
Turn into like a little red sticky goo ball on the floor.
Ouch. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I can reincarnate.
Oh God, I'd be something else entirely.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't even think default Cobalt is on the list of options.
Probably not, unless you have like the newer version before when or after Kobolds were added to the race list.
Hmm.
All right. I will take over demon as Kryptar was silently waiting into the corner of the room that Marisme takes me in. He takes out his dagger and stabs Marisme in the neck.
It was an
We
illusion.
win.
It was an illusion the entire time. He gets counter stabbed and dies.
Counter stab.
He's a rogue, so we win.
Does power word kill and then uses disintegrate on the body.
That was a fast plane. On to the next.
Yep.
Mhm.
So skip this plane altogether. It's just like-
Like, I don't know why we bothered with the turban thing. This is really easy.
Yeah.
And we got the plane. That's all we had to do, right? We don't have anything else. Just goes- we made it.
Oh, that
Yeah, this
reminds me.
Before we go, we got to get this guy's 200K platinum that he promised
Right.
us. He must have it on hand if he's going to pay us out.
Oh, true. So we'll use power word kill, rob his corpse, and then disintegrate to get rid of the evidence.
Off his place.
But that actually reminds me. My other D&D group, we're like level 3 or 4 right now, and we came across like our first mission is just like this conspiracy of like doppelgangers that are trying to infiltrate a kingdom, and they kidnap a princess, and we found some like spy or whatever, and we're like interrogating him, and we found like suddenly during the interrogation they just die. We find this like pin on their body, and we like do a little identify spell. It's like, oh, it's got some like weird poison effect. Okay, that's interesting. That makes sense. Probably like some like magical cyanide capsule.
Mhm.
We find one of the big conspirators like that leads this whole thing, and we basically like before like she could like use it or somebody else could remotely use it kind of thing. So we found that's a possibility. We take the pin off of her body, and then we examine it again, just like confirm like what exactly the kind of poison is.
Yeah,
it wasn't poison. It was a power word kill. We're all level 4, so it would be instant death.
Yeah.
And then we
Yep.
find out it's like it has a hidden feature, like after the charge of the power word kill is spent, it then gives off the impression that it's poison instead to disguise that it uses power word kill. And
Ouch.
one of our players is a Naga who is immune to poison, so we're thinking it's like, oh, just let me use it. I'll just spend the charge on myself. It'll be no problem. It's
Mhm.
like thank God I like was able to identify, because I'd be like, I could either be a dick and say nothing and let that character kill themselves basically,
Mhm.
but nah, I
Well-
didn't.
I've got a very important question to ask. How many times has the joke "the princess is in another castle" has been used?
Right? Well, in this case, she was in a cave below a fishing shack,
Let's
and
I have
then
a
one of the
question.
doppelgangers was pretending to be her, so we had that kind of a moment.
Yep.
Although then, like, once we like knew it's like, okay, this one's attacking us first.
hmm
Probably a
Probably
good
good
idea that this
sign.
is like the one.
Yep.
I have a question.
But
I know we're getting kind of charmed by him because he has some type of aura up.
Minor charm.
Minor charm. Are we aware of it? How long does it last? Does it
Sure.
fade off by
This
I mean,
is
you-
kind of like
Well,
a charm person.
by the time we
sort
get
of
to his
thing.
place? By the time we get to his place, we're still charmed.
Yep.
Okay.
see,
All right.
my understanding, and this is Ken metagaming, is that it's more almost like passive perception, but it's like passive charisma. His charisma is just so high. You guys are like,
Yeah.
this guy's awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking because I don't know if it. That's why I was asking. Does it wear off by the time we're walking to his place? But
Nope,
it seems
it's-
not. So I will wait till we get out and see. Ask that question
I'm
again.
assuming it just like lowers our inhibitions to be a little more honest and open with anything he asks of us.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
It's just it's simple. It's not like a actual charm, but it's just it's definitely more inclined to do so.
So it's like so far, Gordon, who's the only one like been talking, and then a little bit by Ekris, like we're not lying to them.
hmm
Okay, hold on. Are we aware that we're more smitten with him? I guess.
Susceptible to the effect.
I mean, right now you can't tell. Right now he just seems charming, like a charming guy. Basically, it's not like a magic effect or anything. It's like just think of like you're around someone who's very charming. You know, like like I mean, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I don't know how yourself.
I mean, I think the only person who would probably, I think the only person who would probably be able to tell is like Ekris, because we're all like so infatuated with him. It's like, well, of course we'd all want to just hug this guy's leg and tell him how awesome he is.
Yeah, we're basically just acting a little bit weird, but it doesn't feel weird to us. It just would probably
It's
feel
like-
a little bit odd to Ekris, but also Ekris is used to us doing some really weird shit. So
Yeah, I'm like,
True.
take that with a pound of salt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I
anything
suppose
changes-
if Risk decided to do that as well, then it's like, well, okay, this is a little weird. You're a weird person, but you're not that weird.
No, you're a different type of weird. You're not the huggy leg sort of.
No, if somebody tried to hug me, I'd be shooting them.
Fair enough.
Fine. For me, I will just think of nothing of it as I leave the place, unless someone else tells me something was weird.
I still think I should make a shrink gun, so I could basically be Reducto from Harvey Birdman. It's like, I will make you fun size.
Let's see. Shipments.
Right.
Are we ready?
ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
We're walking
So-
into his office, chit chatting.
Commercial break ended. We're back in the conversation.
All right. Let's see. We'll put that back then. All right. Back to the scene. All right. Cool. So yeah. You will see. Okay, it's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Let's make sure you have to wait a little bit. There's a little delay in Twitch, but.
What else is new?
Yep. All right. So yeah. What happens is. What's my mouse is doing crazy shit. Gong mouse.
We all died. Oh no. You missed out, Twitch audience.
My
His whole
mouse-
office was one giant Tesla coil and just roasted us.
I was gonna say you missed out, Twitch audience of one robot.
Yeah.
My mouse is doing freaky shit. I don't know what's going on. It's like it won't. It's like disappearing.
Check underneath the mouse because sometimes I have like little hairs that come off like my arms and whatnot, and it gets caught by the laser reader in the mouse. It just freaks it out.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
That too.
I refuse to do that. No, but no, it's just like it's not showing up. Like the mouse is moving on the screen, but it's not visible. It's going super fast, as if it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Accelerated.
Yeah,
yeah.
and I can't slow it
And
down.
you'll-
My mouse stuff
Is it
probably.
only on a specific program like Chrome or Firefox,
Nope.
or is it on
Everything?
you might just need to restart.
I was about to say.
We need to take a minute.
Sorry, I just unplugging things, plugging back in, see if it helps.
Another 15-minute
Okay.
break.
Yeah.
I just
Can't
had that with
see.
my TV where it's like the remote wasn't working. It's like this has a USB charging thing. I got it plugged in. It's still not turning the volume or anything like that. And then I found out it's like, oh yeah, here's a trick. Just unplug the thing for like 60 seconds. Press the power button for 8 seconds to drain it out. It
Mhm.
basically it just needed to like Bluetooth
Have a soft reboot.
get paired. Yeah, get paired again with it. It's one of those remotes.
Well, while
Okay.
Peyton's figure out his tech issues, once we've finished yapping with the guy, what other stuff are you guys interested in the city?
Well, we should scout out and find out about the arena fights.
Mhm.
I'm actually not entirely joking when I said before about getting some copper wire and some like metal pylon kind of thing, because
Mhm.
make some really cool like electric trap.
Uh-huh.
Or like, or at least like
consider-
trying to divert the electricity, I should say, is like a grounding wire kind of thing.
Yeah, probably what would work well for that is basically some sort of like empty battery, and you could effectively have the copper wire tuned in such a way that when he makes contact with it, it'll effectively depower him because energy will want to flow to try and get a neutral state.
I mean, also if we extend it out just enough, maybe make some type of like a vest thing for everybody to like basically make us like a little more resistant to electricity,
Mhm.
like an actual like almost like, is it like a Faraday kind of thing or Faraday cage?
A Faraday cage, yeah.
Yeah.
Though I don't think that-
Faraday, that's what it is.
Faraday,
Faraday
yeah.
cage, not
Faraday.
I don't think it's
Faraday.
specifically.
I know
for
I know it blocks like
electricity.
radio signals and stuff like that, but I don't know if it like also works with like
You mean that Ferris Bueller cage?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off cage. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I fixed it.
Right.
Oh,
So basically,
Right.
I had to reset my display. Apparently, you do like, it's like apparently it's like a whole thing. You have to like Windows key, Control Shift and B, and it resets your display, and then it brought back my mouse cursor. So
You
it's
had to cast Speak with Animals to get the mouse to obey.
fine. Yes.
speak with electronics, yeah.
Goddamn Fievel.
Bible.
Mhm.
Here's your Windows and your Windows stuff. All right.
Here's you.
I never heard me set my graphics driver like that, or never.
I heard about that recently too.
Weird. It was a little weird. I was like looking concerned about it, but it's fine now. All right, cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, back to thing. So yeah, you're in his office. So you were in Merisme's office. All right.
Big as the room.
Big enough for a fireball.
I didn't,
Yep.
I didn't say I cast fireball. I said how big is the room? Yeah.
But
The backwards meme.
that's the implication.
But now that we know the answer, now I cast Fireball.
Does he have like trinkets and stuff on the wall, like trophies of
Oh, yeah.
games he's won and
This
stuff
guy,
like that? Okay.
he's not like a narcissist, but he's relatively close. He's never got a big ego. He's got a ton of stuff. Pictures of himself. He's got like memorabilia everywhere about trophies. He's got like like fan stuff, like basically like fan art essentially of him, and like and other fan stuff that clearly been given to him by fans. And yeah, the office looks nice though. It's really well constructed, very well designed. It's like going, it's almost like a shrine to himself, but it's still like usable enough. That's still practical enough that you can still use it as a office. So yeah.
I'm assuming he's got some sort of like desk or chairs or table or
Got a
something.
desk and he's got some chairs, so he's gonna
Are they made of wood, metal, crystal?
metal. They seem to be metal. It seems to be like it's kind of a nice metal too. Like it's very like shiny, like very polished, like kind of in non-jagged, like I don't know. I guess it's steel. I
Like a
guess we call it.
smooth chrome kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess chrome is one way to put it. Let's see. Well, yeah, we'll say it's like chromish, like it's basically like it looks like basically chrome like of like stainless steel, but it's not super cold or anything. So yeah.
I'll kind of like knock on the desk just a little bit and be like, dude, that's so metal.
Indeed.
I'm like, I see you decided to go with Chrome instead of Firefox.
Unfortunately, yes. I know Firefox is the pure choice, but
Mhm.
to some degree, I have to.
It draws too much electricity in here. It's kind of bad. Also, I was correct. It is a Faraday cage, is what I was
Mhm.
trying to make, because that does block electrical fields.
Yeah.
I literally looked it up while you were talking.
Yeah, I mainly remembered it did the electromagnetic fields. But
Yep.
yeah.
But Risk would probably build something similar to that, where it's like basically my whole vein is like, once we like got our information stuff here, is like I would probably spend some time like, getting some like copper wire and stuff like that, and just like try to build a Faraday cage around us so we could like be a little more like a resistant to electrical attacks.
Okay.
Which I probably should have done during our week off, but I was kind of busy making grenades. So
Yeah,
priorities.
Sure. That's an idea.
there'll be more time later.
Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah.
So, down to business. Yes,
Yes.
you're looking
Right.
for some allureptite. First of all, what is that?
Mhm.
Not no. It is it's very interesting. Let's see here. Where did I put it?
I want to make an intelligence check to see if I know what it is. Can I do that?
You can. It's be very likely it's a rare crafting material.
Would I be able to like, since crafting material is kind of my thing?
Yeah, we will try it. It'll be a hard check because it's not.
Would it be just straight intelligence or history, or what would you?
Intelligence history, depending, but purely for history because you're reading you're in books.
Oh,
you know,
I mean,
does-
it's the
it
same
does-
either way because
It
I'm not
does, yeah.
proficient.
And I've never heard of this stuff.
okay.
I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm not gonna waste the flash of
Yeah.
genius because we'll
Oh,
find
wow.
out eventually
Yeah.
when we find.
That
get it.
one.
Eckers-
Yeah, I rolled a nat one.
Eckers has like brain
Yeah.
freeze. You overwhelmed.
Like,
Yeah,
So there's
he's getting like a random static electrical thing. It's like messing up his brain's chemistry.
Like, I forgot the name of it from the bounty, and I'm like, so you need this like alum loose. What did you need?
Some aluminium.
Aluminium.
Alufulum.
It is a reptite. It's very rare crafting material. It's like a metallic, like black magnetic mineral, usually in like sharp geometric shapes. It can do a few things. It is used to attract or repel even non-magnetic materials. So
Interesting.
yes, like normally you need the magnetism. I don't know how much you know about magnetism or any of you, but you usually need to be magnetic material. In this case, you do not need that, so it can be used for many
Usually,
things.
when I want to repel something, I just use my personality. But this is interesting.
No, you're not bad, my friend. You're not bad. Also, it can be used. Also, it also can be used as like a compass to know directions. It, as I said, it's something kind of like. It seems I don't know how exactly that works. I can't really tell you. I'm not that knowledgeable in the sciences, but it seems to have a way to. It seems to automatically be like tell you where north is essentially. It's a very
And if I
Risk is
recall,
immediately like thinking, I can make a tracking device out of this stuff.
if I recall, the bounty is for us to collect 100 pounds. Is that correct?
This is a lot, yes. But there is a place I know I think has quite a lot of it. It is a difficult place to explore, and that is why all of you, yes, brave adventurers, come in. So yes, so there is that. Also, just mention you guys haven't mentioned about the other quests, so which is fine. You don't have to mention. I'm just mentioning in case you were going to. But
Yeah,
I
we're going to.
forgot what it
Or like,
was.
I was like
Otherwise, I
waiting to
would've
like
mentioned
ease
it.
into
Yeah.
it once we're done with
So
this one.
the other quests we don't actually don't know. They provided no details.
Yeah,
Only that
just that-
Maris May was the
Yeah.
quest giver.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know you want that quest, so he's surprised. As far as he knows, he just wants.
We'll
this
ask for
quest.
it.
Yeah.
We'll bring
Well,
it
that's
up in a minute.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So he's like, okay, so so you can, sorry, so you have 2 quests for me. Awesome.
Oh, okay. We're bringing it
And
up
I,
now.
like pull out the like actual bounty
Yes.
Okay.
paper that we
Okay.
got.
I see. So this
Like,
is
yeah, whoever you give this information to make these bounties, you may want to give a few more details because all it just says is like, help wanted.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I sometimes forget. Like in little planes, they don't know me. It's you know, I sometimes forget that people are. I'm not a
Like-
no one person.
Like at least like the general idea, like what type of tasks that's being asked of us, so we can at least assess whether or not we're, competent enough to complete this task. It's just for future references. It's
Ekris kind of leans in very conspiratorially and gets really close to Maris May and just kind of whispers like, he's not one of the Seal of Sigil holders.
Oh, I understand. He nods to you, like he's gonna give you a smile.
and given the fact that Risk is highly perceptive, he hears all of that.
And he's charmed by the guy.
Yes, so he's like conflicted about like, He's like mad at you, but still likes the guy who's like, "You're making me look bad in front of this cool dude. Shut the fuck up!" And I'm doing this like mental link, thing.
It's funny. You guys look. You guys, you're talking in your mind, but you're doing like glances, probably like you just. But yeah, he's like,
Yeah, he probably like sees me like just like twitching with my hand, just trying to go to my holster. It's like the other hand is like trying to like pull it back.
he's like, got it. So this is the deal. There is a place in the Eye of the Storm. It is called it is kind of his own city. It's one place. It is called Golod. I'll post in chat. Golod. It is a city of like I don't know how it's hard to describe. It is kind of like these creatures that have the city. They used to be they are all like golems of some sort. It's you know like but they are it's very strange because they while they are like golems, they're not powered by magic of any kind. And the place is very hostile to magic, and as are they. Like a long time ago, they had a bad history. They were attacked by some mages. The mages like took over for a bit and basically kind of almost like enslave them and try to like control them. And eventually the creatures they basically had a equivalent of a revolution and overthrew them and killed them. So they have a lot now, and because they're not powered by magic themselves, they don't seem to have much use for it. They seem to kind of hate it. But yes, it's that is the issue here. They're not going to be the nicest people. They might that's not nice. It's just important that they have to have a back history, and a lot of us use magic here, and I have not been able to talk to them personally. It's just a bit tough because you might guess I'm a little bit I'm much more I'm a very social person, but I cannot go talk to them because they're not going to be and my abilities will not be helpful there to say.
So just to clarify, like this is where that Alorptite is, or this was the other quest?
This is both of them. So the place
Ooh, it's a
has
2-for-1.
has
Super.
a large it's just on like I say in the storm there is like a floating island has a lot of different metals. There's a few different metals there. The ones you need for the basic quest are these things. They are called here I'll put it here in chat. They have a very large deposit of which they use for their work, and this is not magical. And this is called one is for the basic quest one. This is ion iron, which is a negative kind of metal, and cation, which is positive metal. So it does not have a ton of use, I think, for maybe use. I'm not sure what you do, but like for us, it could be very useful for making things. And then the other thing is the aloraptite. That is more complicated. That is more of a treasure for them. That's one they will not give up for sure without something in return. I don't know what they want, and but that's one you might talk to them and get the idea of what they would be allowed to give it up because it's a lot. 100 pounds is quite a lot. I don't expect you to get all 100 pounds. 100 pounds is like the maximum essentially. I'm a reward. If you get less than that, as I understand, this is not the easiest task in the world. So I will give you, the pay will be according to how much you get. So 200
Okay.
for 100 pounds, and scale down
So-
appropriately.
Not able to
On
mine this.
the off chance, sorry, go ahead.
We're not able to mine this ourselves.
No, it is only in that area as far as I've seen, and the people there are not going to be keen on allowing anyone to start mining the area. They're very protective of it.
This is both of these is in the Eye of the Storm, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
on a floating island in the Eye of the Storm in this place called Golod. Yeah,
And is filled with a city of golems that really don't like anybody who's not them.
I don't know if they necessarily hate everyone, but they definitely are kind of don't like they definitely don't like magic in general, and they do not like people who
Magical
were
people.
yeah.
Like
So
they just don't interact with it, not like it, or they just really hate magic.
well, the hatred of the magic it comes from what they mentioned earlier, their past, because they had that major group major that took over them, and they had to fight them off, and that was a whole terrible part in their
It's
history. They have a grudge, so we can get to the over that grudge. I don't know. It's hard to talk to them because I'm used to talking to people. I'm a very social person, but my
yes.
stuff does not work against them because I think I'm very used to talking to different kind of people, and these people, these creatures,
Hmm.
they do not speak in the way I'm used to. So
What's her name
Yeah.
again?
who's it?
The creature's name, so they have
yeah.
a race name or something.
Oh, the Galodian people. They don't have a. I guess they're just called Galodians. It's not like an actual. They don't have a race name. It's just people. They're all these kind of golem creatures. I'll put it in chat, but I guess a Galodian is fine. I don't know of any specific. I know some about them. Like I guess I got heard about this history. This is why I knew about this. Why I know that not to be very careful about them. But I don't want to know if it is except if how amenable they are to trade or other stuff. They are actually I don't know what your level of technology is in your worlds, but ours is we're pretty happy with ours in general. However, theirs is even more advanced than us, as far as I know. So
Interesting.
they are because they don't rely on the magic like we do. It's kind of a balance, right? If you do not have magic, you need technology to compensate. If you have magic, you don't need technology. So I think it naturally that's how these places evolve. So my
Do
guess
you
is because of that lack of the magic, they are forced to improve
do you
technology.
have any recommendations on how to approach them? Because without getting naked, we are full of magical items.
No, no, they don't like the magic in terms of like you casting magic and stuff, but they're not gonna like, oh, you have magic item, we hate you, go die in a fire. That's not the part I know, but my
Mhm.
knowledge of them is
Well,
fairly limited.
Risk is like already saying the mentally. He's like, I think I like these people because that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So do you know if they are? I mean, their aversion to magic is understandable as they were repressed by these evil mages. That's
Mhm.
not excusable. But do you know if they hate magic when they see it, or if they can feel magic in their presence? Do they like have ways to detect magic just out of hand?
I think
Or
the
should magic people hide their magic of all forms at all costs? I guess is what I'm trying to find out.
so I think what I would say is that I don't think magic items would cause you issues unless you're using those magic items specifically on, if you're like using like let's say a ring that shoots fireballs, do not do that, of course.
Mhm.
But if you
What are these fireballs you speak of?
I it
Yeah.
it's like a lightning, but in fire form.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes, it's but what I would
Can you tell
say
me if this is fireball? And I launch fireball.
no.
Counterspell.
But yes, it is a like basically what I would say is I would not recommend casting spells in front of them unless they have already given you the go ahead. Just generally be avoid that casting of spells in their presence, unless they actually know that they would be cool with it. Um, as for magic items, I said the magic items are probably fine. Just don't use them. Like if they're passive effects, that's fine, I'm sure. But do not be like actively going like, oh, I'm going to cast charm on you or something, or even your magic item. It doesn't matter. So just don't actively use things on them. Passively is probably
so,
fine.
so no armor of the disco ball. Then.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't. Although I must say, disco they don't know much of disco, but they do have this kind of interesting. I've heard them. They do some kind of dances. It's like a very odd dance. It's like a very snapping kind of dance. They move in like very short, jerky movements, and like
Sounds like some sort of electric slide.
yeah,
A robot.
it could be part of it. I think electric side. I think is what we do more like, but maybe I don't
A
know.
robot.
I guess I don't know. I don't know the word robot, but perhaps
I'm just
it
gonna
could be.
start. I'm gonna get busy on like making the steampunk fantasy version of a bass speaker and get basically the Marty McFly guitar kind of thing, so I can just
Yeah.
basically like just play Johnny Be Good.
Yeah. Back to the Future reference.
Yes.
Okay. But yes, so that is I don't have I don't have that much information about them, but this is what I would say. So
So it sounds like what you're saying is they're very protective, so we shouldn't just try to like break in and mine this stuff. But they're also very difficult to talk to, so negotiations are going to be tough. Is
It's
this what I'm understanding?
yes, this is what I know. So what you could I don't know. It's hard to make a good recommendation. Talking does seem like the best idea in general. However, most likely they will try to like you have to do something essentially to prove yourself as like non-violent, civilized, or something to show that you are in good faith. You know.
Do we know if like all of these materials that we're being asked to retrieve and mine, are they like in the center of town? Do we know, or is it like on the outskirts of their town?
I do
Like-
not know.
Oh,
I do know
goody.
it's somewhere in the city of Golot. I don't know if they hide it. See, one thing also she mentioned is kind of odd. Like they're very different from our city in some respects. Like where they are technologically advanced, more than us, quite a bit more so. They are like us. We have these towers, right? We see them goes up to the sky, but them it is not like that. Their stuff goes into the earth, so it is buried in the island. It's not on top of it.
And this is a floating island in the sky kind of
Yes,
thing.
in sky in the eye of the storm.
Do you know the name of the island in the Eye of the Storm?
No,
If it has one?
I don't think I
No.
don't know if it has a name. Maybe they have one for it, but I don't know a name for it.
Is it the only floating island in this?
Oh
Eye of the
yeah,
Storm?
yeah. It's only one big island floating in the storm.
Okay.
So, yes,
Good.
that's the one. Have you seen it? You know it. You,
Okay.
you probably saw it like outside the city. If you face away from the city. The
I
opposite.
think we did see it when we came in. Yeah.
Okay. So that is it. What else can I give you?
You mentioned we wouldn't get paid if we brought in more of the mineral. Are you sure about that? We've got a bit of a history of outperforming expectations. shall we
Yes,
say.
this is kind of how we operate.
I mean, if you can somehow convince them to allow you more than even 100 pounds, which is already quite a lot, then
Mhm.
I will accept.
Like I know I may not look it, but I am actually quite strong at lifting things.
Well, it's not a matter of carrying. And that can be difficult itself. Though I mean, I'm sure if you're a powerful adventurers, you probably have bags of holding and the like. But it's more like what should they allow you to take, because they're not going to just like say, oh, we have rare craft material, take as much as you like. So
I was gonna hopefully help ask them to like maybe allow us to do a little more than 100 pounds just for our own personal uses outside of what's being asked, because I do like crafting things, and this sounds like a very, very useful material.
And speaking of uses, you're offering a lot of money. This is very valuable, but one thing that we like to do is make sure things aren't being used for the wrong purposes. So if you don't mind us asking, what is your intention with this material?
Okay, that is a fair question. So I guess it's kind of like this. You saw me playing that sport, the Ferrisme.
Yeah.
Part of what we do, part of what we use the materials and the structures of the field. We use the alurotite to help the ball push faster and slower. It is part of the material we've been using for that. We got some small bit of it. That's how we made the field, but we need more to transform the field, to make it different, to add different things, to have different. I'm interested in having different modes. We've played the same game for a while. I want to try some different stuff, so I would like to, modify the field so it does different things. And to that, I need a little uptight. It may have other applications as well, but it is not being used for any kind of nefarious purpose. It is more of it's more for our own technology and for specifically the Ferrisme field.
As you say.
Okay, interesting. Well, that brings up a couple of points, which the less important one is how lucrative are these tournaments, these games you play, that you can afford to like upgrade your stadium this much and somehow it's still profitable?
It is.
Again, this sounds like quite the sport. I mean,
Yeah.
guys, we might need to stay in
Get
town
on
and
this.
watch the games.
Yep.
It's like, do you do stock options? Is there like an IPO that we can invest in?
Do you have a snack vendor?
Are
Oh,
you
yes.
interested in doing a collaboration sponsorship deal?
We are very power mercantiles.
Wait,
We could
I mean,
heavily invest in your
Which
sport.
I would ask, like, would Gordon have like borrowed Krivdar's little bag of colding, like his ice cream bag, would you have taken that with you if?
No, because that's Cryptar's specific thing. He doesn't want to encroach on his brand, but he will
Fair
have
enough.
a variety of other specialty products that Goran's researched over the time. he's
Cryptar's
been
probably
here.
got that in town, making like 500K clip
Oh,
gold
yeah.
this week while we're here. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's like he only held back because he didn't want to show off that he's actually heavily invested in outright capital.
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah,
He's
like-
training Louis on the procedures this week, so he's doing
Yeah.
very important business.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you don't know that every time you guys don't see him, he's on his own yacht. He's with the peasants.
Yeah.
Who, Louis or Krivdar or both?
Krivdar. Eventually, all boys will have their own yacht, but for now, it's just Krivdar.
Louis building up to like the dinghy, but he's wanting the yacht.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those company stock auctions are great.
Damn straight.
And then I guess the other thing was, so obviously this stuff is valuable, and with your games and adjusting your stadium, you feel you'll be able to recoup the cost, so that makes sense.
Yes, eventually.
But
But-
they show you can't just go over there with 200,000 gold and buy it.
That's, I mean, it is an interesting question. However, these creatures over there, they don't have to use the same currency we do, right? They don't care about
Okay.
our stuff, so that is why. It's unfortunate, but
So trading would be a challenge, as we'd have to find something that is of value to them.
yes, they have a
Mhm.
very different society as far as I know. I can't tell you that much about things. That's only so much I have pieced together from the reports of people, but that is all I know. He said they have a. He said the creatures are there. All it's not like I tell you that as far as I know is that they don't have any like gender or sexuality really. They don't really care about these things. They're mechanical of some kind, creatures of some sorts. Like, but I don't know how else. Their society functions very differently than I'm used to, and this is a very, very culture shock, you might say, to deal with it. I don't know how
Do
to
they
do it.
consume food?
They do not.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure if they start asking, "Does this one have a soul?" I think we should just leave. If they start singing the song Daisy, we should definitely leave.
But I like
Hmm.
daisies.
Daisy.
Yeah, that's fine, but okay, you don't get the reference.
No,
I'm gonna either. But,
no, I don't think any of us do on that one. Sorry.
Great, I haven't seen that one.
What is the reference?
2001: Space Odyssey.
Nope,
Al
never seen
9000.
it.
Oh,
haven't
I
seen
did
it?
see that, but that's like
I never fully watched it.
maybe 2 decades ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
basically,
Something like
short version is there's like in the middle of the film there's this AI computer called HAL 9000.
Yes.
Mhm.
It starts malfunctioning, so they're like, the humans on board are thinking we need to shut him down, to, like, assess things because he's making mistakes. Apparently, Hal has such an awareness of self preservation that he's like, I need to kill the crew or they'll kill me.
Yeah.
And then just as he's shutting down, it's like I will sing you a song, Dave. Daisy,
Uh,
Daisy, and then goes from there.
okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember
yeah.
the
Bunch of,
killer
like-
AI. I didn't remember the song bit.
It's the whole movie starts with like a bunch of like primitive Neanderthal
Yes,
cavemen
yes.
people in monkey
Mhm.
suits who then beat the
Yeah.
hell out of each other with sticks because a black obelisk shows out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and thus civilization of man comes about.
I mean, I think we all know the key points or the key famous images. It's just the
That
daisy scenes.
song was.
Been a while.
I watched
Wow.
it like earlier this year, and it's the second time I saw it in my life, and it's like I still don't like it.
Yeah.
I could see like a lot of the technical side of things and the visuals like are really neat, but it's like as a film, as a story, I don't get it. Like,
Mm.
until you get to the HAL 9000's whole thing in the middle, it doesn't make sense.
Gotcha.
Right.
Anyway,
So, okay.
back to like finding a way to negotiate with a bunch of mechanical.
So yeah,
golem.
so it sounds like he's got a very, reasonable need for the material.
I would
we-
ask a question like, do we know like are these like stone golem mechanical people? Are these like more clockwork?
Ah,
Do we know like
what little information I have, they are supposed to be like various metals. Like I've heard of, for the most part, metals, or minerals, but mostly metals. The ones I've heard about are, let's see, I was actually which ones. What you should know. Boom, boom. What's playing? Oh yes, here. I've heard they have. I heard there are like amber, iron, copper, nickel, steel, cobalt, and platinum. There may be others as well, but that is all of the ones I have heard about.
I feel like I'm missing one, but that's what I heard.
You say ember or amber, like the golden. Kind
Oh, amber, I like that. Yeah, I'll post it.
Okay.
I'll post it.
Okay.
They're made out of fossilized tree sap.
It is, yeah, that one. That one's particularly odd. I don't understand the one, but it's
It-
that's the one I've heard of.
like- When we like come in here, like like the outside, like does it look like there's like actual trees and it just happens to be like there's thunder and lightning happening all the time? Because
There are trees. It's just that trees
Okay.
are like basically lightning themed. Essentially, trees are. There's it's really odd because you're like, why, but that's true of every plane you into it. There's like fire trees, there's
Okay.
light trees, there's water trees, equivalent to our trees, but like water things, corals over that. But like ice trees, there's all sorts of trees in each plane. There's like equivalents, above equivalents of the fauna
Right.
and flora. I mean, to some degree. So I don't think they have the same diversity as they have on Earth or something.
I think there wouldn't be that many trees because like they attract lightning themselves and they always explode.
Well, I think you expect that, but then those trees would be immune to lightning because they have to be to survive there. So they have
So
their
so
own.
these trees are more like lightning rod type of
Yeah,
material
so
type of thing.
because to survive, yeah, they have to be lightning immune essentially. So there are lightning trees essentially that are immune to lightning, and same with the fire plane, fire freeze fire, and other kind of life. It just depends on the plane. Like I said, the fire plane was very flat, so you don't see a lot of tall things there. But lightning plane, it's not you're not necessarily sure about that necessarily. So, but yeah.
And hypothetically, and I hope we don't actually get into any type of hostilities, do you know relatively like, what would be a good way of like, at least subduing them? We probably don't want to kill them or anything like that, but if things unfortunately turn hostile, like do you know of any way to like maybe hold them back, any type of weaknesses or something like that that could help us
Yeah,
escape?
if we accidentally insult them, what's our best defense is to
Yeah, like
protect ourselves and get away without causing any damage or too much damage.
yeah.
Oh, let's see. You want to know? Okay, how do you? I don't.
Basically, we would like to know ways to prevent it from turning into a full-scale conflict.
Yeah,
Right.
because we're quite capable of that, but we don't want to do that.
Hmm
Okay.
So, like, especially because that would probably ruin a lot of future negotiations for your
You-
people.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
like, to help avoid potential diplomatic issues,
Yes.
as it were.
What I could tell you is these creatures are made of like some metal. They're focused on metals. So, what I would say is that yes, basically, from what I can tell in general, they might be weak toward like. Think about basically think like earth spells, but basically, or think like basically call earth, and even though they're on this plane, and so like they're basically weak to like wind spells that do damage, thunder,
Oh.
and acid.
Okay.
Basically the earth stuff.
Un-
Like so
Thunder, acid, wind, like bludgeoning damage, but wind-based bludgeoning.
yeah, I mean, well, yeah. I mean, if otherwise they'll take the normal damage. They'll be normally weak to
Okay.
normally, but otherwise that's what they could be weak to essentially. Otherwise,
Okay.
yeah. But that's essentially by default. That is the normal way things are. I guess these ones are probably special. I'm guessing. So I'll tell you this just because I don't know that I've never actually fought one. My people have not really fought them. We've avoided that at all costs. What I could guess, what I would say to you is that in this plane, a lot of the creatures here are weak to the earth stuff, like physical violence. So you might want to I think that's more likely to work against them because they seem while they are not using reliant on magic, they are reliant on electricity. It powers them, so it powers them, and it says like it essentially has to be in them at all time essentially to stay on.
If they engage in combat, are they more of a physical type, or do they use like projectile type of thing, like they expel electrical energy
They do expel
outward?
a bunch of stuff, a bunch of different things. electrical would be one. Well, they don't really want much electrical because this plane electrical damage is not going to be helpful against 90% of things, 90% things. But they do expel a bunch of other stuff. I don't know exactly that much. I've heard one of those like poison gas stuff like that. That's some other stuff. When there's like I think like I forgot what other ones there are, but yeah, I don't know that much about that. But yeah, what I would say is I would probably be more against them. I would say you're more likely to want to use earthy kind of spells and or like I said, physical attack violence, and and for them they would probably be physical as well. They'd probably be physically attacking you as well, which is one of the reasons we
Okay.
want to fight them because physical violence against us is also unfortunately quite effective.
Okay, so they are rather strong, especially given the fact that they are made of, inorganic, very tough materials.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Kenny. I just I mean the whole thing of the Thunder to Aster makes more sense against for normal golems, but these ones it's the opposite. They're basically weak against Earth stuff. So
Not wind and not weak against wind either.
no, they're weak against like Earth stuff, I guess.
Earth. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Earth,
Which is
stuff,
also
physical stuff.
anything that's pretty much in this plane is against weak against Earth, right?
Yeah,
So if I did like catapult and launched like a cannonball, like a 1 pound cannonball, that would be effective.
yes, double damage.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, because like normally yeah, it's
Hope
opposite, but
it doesn't come to that, but if they're like
Yeah.
clearly hostile from the jump kind of thing, it's like need some way of just getting the hell out of there.
Did we ever discuss if there was a bonus if we were able to get more than 100 pounds? And also, how much pounds do we need of Catrion and iron?
Yeah. For Ion and Catharon, it's 100 pounds. Oh, sorry, 100 too.
Like
100
50 of each type or 100 of each type.
Basically 100 total, but
Okay, 50 of each.
50 of each. Yes, please. Sorry.
And what do those types of metals do exactly? Like, what are they usually used for?
Okay. They have some uses. Basically, not that we can't use in they're not rare crafting materials, not that it's very powerful or anything. However, they are useful in other things. Like for us specifically, it's helpful for many of our devices that we create here. Especially like the I don't know if you've seen them, the bikes that go outside that are on the tracks and other material like that. But basically, what they do is they are positively and negatively charged. The ion is a negative, cation is positive. So we put that together, we create some things, it creates charges. It's quite useful in our technology.
Very interesting.
Yes. Also, I wanted to mention also about these golems. Is as I mentioned before, obviously I mentioned that they are electro charged. However, I'm not sure if I actually kind of clearly mentioned it. They are sapient. They are clearly intelligent. Obviously, have to be to create this society. But I didn't just think I clarify that in case there was any confusion.
No. I mean, they're advanced, so obviously I would assume
Yeah.
You mentioned that there was electricity flowing through them. If we happen to disable the electrical flow through them, would that be fatal in the same way that lack of blood flow for a being such as us would be fatal? Or would that just put them into a form of a sleep mode?
As we said, we have not fought one, and we are very wary by doing so, but we could guess from our technology, from what we do know about electricity, because we are very proficient in that area of knowledge. I would guess these creatures will not die. They'd probably be like essentially going to they make a sleep mode where they are inactive temporarily until the energy is restored. That's my best guess, at least. I don't know for sure.
So if we launch
negotiations fail, we should just try turning them off and turning them back on.
Ultimate power.
I was gonna say we should just launch a 50 megaton warhead so that we could just use EMP.
An EMP, yeah. We should just take off and just nuke the entire orbit from sight, just to be sure.
That works, right? You can build that Risk, right?
Easy. One day later. Here we go.
One day later, I'm basically making Faraday cage vests for everybody, so we can at least block some electromagnetic signals from reaching us. So, and watch, we find out that's actually what's preventing them from charming us too.
All right. Well, I think that it answers most of our questions, doesn't it, guys?
Hold on,
Yeah.
So what would be the bonus if we were able to obtain more than
Oh,
you need?
okay. So, what I could tell you is that I cannot give you more money than that. Probably, I don't. I probably. I'm not authorized to say to give more money than that. I'm not. I'm not a dictator here. I don't have like
Hmm.
full control of the place. People trust me, and I do not want to betray their trust. So, I can even say 200k gold for the Allure plate, 10k gold, and the a ring of shooting stars for the 100 pounds of cat iron and iron.
Mhm.
Beyond that, I could not buy anything else from you. That, however, I'm sure you can find buyers elsewhere. This material, I'm sure, quite useful to crafters outside of us, or even here. You could probably find someone here who could do it. But I think honestly, you'd probably get more money elsewhere. So
Hmm.
that's my suggestion.
Honestly, I'd probably just get like
I'm sure
even
you probably
25 pounds of each type as an extra thing or something like that.
Yeah.
Like just
Hmm.
I probably wouldn't need that much to make something cool out of it.
Sure. Okay.
Especially the I don't even know how to pronounce it again. The more valuable one that's getting is 200k.
Reptile. Come on, easy. Yeah,
When you're rolling the R's, it's all kind of mushy
I'm-
through the headphones.
I'm trying to. I have to roll the R's. It's the accent requires it. Allure,
Hmm.
allure.
The 10,000
That's
gold
10,000 gold and
per person.
ring of no,
No.
10 in total, plus the ring of shooting stars for the
Raiden, we're getting 210k for this for 2 missions. I think we're
I
good.
think we're
and the
okay.
and the ring
Mhm.
of
What?
And then-
Wait. Plus the ring of shooting stars. I didn't hear about this. Plus,
Yeah, there's a ring of shooting
Mhm.
stars.
what does the ring of shooting stars do?
It shoots fireballs.
You
What's
found
a fireball?
I don't know.
It's like a ball made of not lightning but fire.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, got it.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Yep.
all it does is shoots out bottles of cinnamon spiced whiskey.
Exactly.
I think
Well,
that's
This
Obviously-
party's kind of lit. I cast fireball and everybody has
Yeah.
a drink.
Hmm.
obviously, it seems like the what's the name of the game?
Oh,
Ferris May. The Ferris May games
that is
seem
good.
like the
Yes.
Ferris May Field is a great attraction around town. Are there any other recreational activities that people do in the town?
Oh, yes, we do many things. If you go to the towers, the over in the northwest, it is a very intense place. Very like we have like dancing and we have the club kind of thing. People go hang out. They have a lot of cool concerts, music. There is a comedic and thrilling performances like magicians and other like comedy. There is a amusement park. There is
I think to Renin, rave time.
right, okay.
Let's do it.
I think to Eckers, like I bet I could figure out the magician's tricks and those
Probably.
things.
Probably.
Sorry, continue, Vaden.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, no, that's mostly for the intense place, and then also the competitive gaming areas. Like they have like these games you put on the boards, like you play. It's a lot of fun. Like you move the pieces around, and you figure out how to win. There's lots of cool goals. Depends on the rules of the game, but there are lots of these things. And then there's in the northeast, the Enervance area that has the more like relaxing areas if you wish to. I mean, these are attractions as well, but it's more of a chilling sort, like you said, it's more a place to relax and unwind. As I mentioned before, they have a library, they have lounges.
A library?
Yes, a library, of course.
Interesting.
Yes, people are going mad with library to go relax. No sound, no things. People just go chill.
In the mental league, I asked, did anyone do detect magic on this guy?
No.
No, no, you don't.
Nope.
Well, that's what I asked. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, other stuff like sensory deprivation chambers when people need to really get away from it all. People can also meditate there really easily. Yes. So we have a ton of doing in the city. If you wish to be in Cologne, it's an awesome place. I recommend it to lots of people. We don't get many visitors, unfortunately. It's very difficult to get people to come, given the whole plane to travel problems that occurred. But maybe eventually, I think we can eventually be like a place for like a lot of people to come and hang out. I think an establishment.
Do you have a market?
Market? Oh yes, of course we have market. We see people sell things. Of course we don't sell like the food like you do, but we have like almost essentially like drinks and stuff and like other things that are not really don't really I don't know if they like the same kind of stuff you have normally, but they charge you in ions essentially.
It's all super sour gumballs because they actually
Yeah.
pay out charges to them.
Yeah, they,
It's like it's all electrolytes, so it's like just nothing but Gatorade everywhere.
No.
Mhm.
Gatorade, Red Bull, yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And yeah, Monster. Yeah, cool.
There's
They
one other
they
member
boil
of our,
it like it's part
yeah.
of a tea and like tea or something like that instead.
There's one
Mm.
other member of our party who's on a family weekend, and he's not here today, but he'll probably be back with us soon. He's really into like fights and gladiatorial games. Is there any kind of stuff like that in town?
Oh, yes, it is true. We do have a place. Let's see. It is actually nearby. It is. It points back at the field. It is in there somewhere. It's not exactly like currently. It's not visible. Essentially currently we have a field for playing the game for Rizme, right? But when the time comes and we need to have a let's say the fight occur, um, the essentially the stage will be a stage essentially in the middle that rises up and forms the structure for the fights. So currently it's underground, so it's
Where's
unavailable
this?
in here. Like it points back at the field. The field you guys
Oh.
came from, it is in that field. It is underground currently while we're playing Pelasme. So while Phillips is playing,
Interesting.
it is underground. While we're playing, while the arena is happening, we do the arena. It was only one or the other. We don't have room, unfortunately, both. But yes,
Do
Fine.
they
Efficient use of
rotate?
space.
not a
Is it like a?
it's not a rotation. It's like a kind of like a. It's like essentially think of like basically what happens in the middle. There's like almost like a chasm. It opens up and
Hmm.
the plates move to the left, move to the right, and then up on the ground the thing raises up like a stage.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a historian, and I've been interested in those fights. Is there any particular fight that you could recall or tell a story about that or that we could actually watch ourselves or read about?
Maybe in the library there's going to be some. I could tell you some stories, but I also, no offense, I taking up a lot of time. I kind of want, I
Mhm.
kind of have other things to do, and I appreciate all your help with the work, but I don't know if I
Sure,
could
sure.
spend too much time just explaining the city when other people could do the same just easily. So
For translation, please get out.
Get the fuck out! Yeah.
I'm sorry, my friends get a little starstruck here. Come on, guys, it's time to go. Let's go, everyone. Come on, let's go.
Wait,
The
wait, wait!
mental,
I
like, it's
still
like-
need my autograph.
Yeah, mentally it's like, but he's so fucking cool.
Because each your autograph we leave.
Ooh.
I keep
Alright.
it. I keep
Or
it.
with picture.
Yes, I keep it.
Also, this merch. Just saying.
Yep.
Also, it's like despite being charming,
Nah.
I think we would still try to like assess this guy since
Oh
he's
yeah,
probably
sure.
part of the thing. So can I do like a would it be like perception or insight just to kind of see if I can gauge like what type of combatant he would be in
Oh,
the thing?
I guess I think we could figure out based on what he's done.
Yeah, it would be like
um,
yeah, Arcana, insight, perception, investigation.
I guess Arcana is probably most
Arcana?
likely makes sense.
Mhm.
See if he's a mage
Okay.
some kind, I guess first, and then you can see he seems like he's like a pretty like slim guy.
Oh.
He's not like very buffy or muscular.
I'll use Flash of Genius on that to make it
He's not like
19.
he's not like weak or anything, but he seems like he's more of like a kind of wiry strength and more
Oh.
like a slender
it's-
athletic build. And so as you see, or kind of 14, I guess that's pretty decent.
19. I'm using Flash of Genius.
Flash yourself, okay?
Mhm.
Sorry, yeah, so yeah, you're 419 and Risk is and Equus, that has a different one. Okay, all right. So yeah, so Risk is checking this. So what you can tell, it's a little hard to tell. You definitely tell based on you can tell by partially because of the conversation. Actually, I'm serious. Can you also instant check just as well? Let's curious to see if this.
Okay, I'll do that as a side one.
Yeah.
I want to see if this guy likes pets. Animal handling check.
Okay.
7.
No, you have no idea. You have zero idea if it likes pets or not. You have zero idea. Actually, do you have your bird with you?
Yeah, Aval's on my shoulder like the whole time.
Okay, yeah. You see him occasionally look at the bird.
I'm sure his feathers like all floofed out and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah,
'cause, like
He's
electrical,
he's definitely
like static electricity.
Nah,
going
he's
through.
fey. He's fine.
All right, but yeah, yeah. He seems to look at the bird occasionally, but he doesn't seem like to be going to pet the bird or anything. He just seemed like he's kind of interested in it, especially because he's not used to seeing owls at all in this place. He does ask like, I should pet it at some point. So you do know he has some kind of interest in pets, But you
I
don't
gets kind of give like a little head bob, and Vowel flies over to his shoulder.
Oh, what a fascinating creature. Pass it. Oh, lovely.
It says, "Who, me?"
Ah, yes. How cute. They talk too. Hi.
Not
And then his
really.
head starts spinning around like he's possessed.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, no! That's sorry. Sorry. What did I do? What did I do?
I cast
cast
vampiric
Fireball.
touch through the familiar. Yeah. So, none of
Fireball.
That's hilarious. So I just imagine like you say your bird to someone and then this bird just bites them.
Yeah. Because I can cast touch spells through the familiar. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
That just
just-
sounds great.
Just uses the beak to like pluck out the eye or something like
If they're
that.
like just like, oh, he's such a cute little. Like,
Mice!
Yeah.
Mice!
Like shocking grasp or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
I have done shocking grasp before
Yeah.
with them. So yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. Otherwise, he didn't seem to have any particular affinity for this. As just being fascinated by that. I mean, just general curiosity.
Like
Um.
so like with the 19, is it like enough to like at least assess like is he like a wizard or some type of magical caster? I'm assuming like
So
if
okay, here's what we could tell. Also, I just mentioned again, you guys still do have your inspiration if you need it, but
Mhm.
or if you want to use them, say if you need it, you don't need it.
you know what, since we're
Yeah.
almost done with the session, I'll re-roll that insight.
Owl is going to be
Much
on the
better.
lookout
Oh,
for
damn.
anything. What'd you get?
I got 25 on insight.
When I get a chance, Val's going to do a perception check, and I'll tell you about it after you answer this.
Okay, cool. All right. So with your Arcana and your Insight combined, you basically, as usual, you're an investigator. You're super perceptive, ridiculously so, to the point where like you see a lot of things you shouldn't be able to see just because you're like
Yeah.
you're extremely. You're always on the watch,
Yeah.
always on guard. You can tell this guy for sure is a mage of some kind. As you're talking to him, he's just constantly using like tiny bits of light magic. Like he doesn't even see him do it. It's like you don't even think about it. He just kind of like as he's talking, there's flashes of lightning, flashes. He's casting like basic spells, like prestidigitation and stuff like that. So he has basic spells at least for sure, and I'm sure he has. You guess he has more. You can't really tell exactly what magic he has, but you do see that like he's let me see what we know about them based on that. Okay,
He's a
you
sorcerer or is he a
you
wizard?
can tell this. You can definitely tell based on that, and you see look at the way he talks about stuff in the library and everything. He's not a book reader. He's not someone who reads a lot. He's not someone who studies. You can tell he's definitely more of a natural learner. And so
Okay,
you
so
can
definitely a sorcerer
definitely
then.
guess
Definitely.
there's a good chance of that. So and you see, given and the reason also one of the reasons you could guess that also based on your insight as well in your deduction from Arcana is like he's not someone the type of person who wants to be in debt to someone. He's not someone who wants to be like he's not going to be a warlock realistically because he would not want to be like in someone's employ.
And despite the fact that he's kind of flashy and flamboyant, he just doesn't come off as a bard.
Yeah, he has nothing in that skill set. Seems like he doesn't seem like a performer necessarily. Like he has charisma, hunter charisma, but he's not like a. He's not actually like a rock
but
star.
his charisma is gearing towards the other side of the charismatic type of magic thing with sorcerers. What I'm
yes,
getting at.
definitely tell you. And actually, I'll tell you this too, actually, because you guys rolled so well. You got 25 insight, so that's actually really good. So I'll tell you another thing.
Well, no, that's 29 because he Flash of Genius.
Oh no, I only did it with the
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
25 insight, 19 Arcana.
Okay, still really high.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I'll say is this actually, you also you figure this out. Because you got a long competition with them really long, and you did really well. You could tell he's a draconic bloodline archetype. Is his class, and it's blue. Would you guess? You can easily guess anyways. It's lightning. So
Lightning, yeah.
But yeah, draconic bloodline is his subclass.
Okay.
Yeah, you even see flashes of like, yeah, you just see flashes of like that kind of draconic, like kind of like kind of style of arrogance. Like he's not anywhere as arrogant as the actual dragon, but he has that kind of like level of arrogance.
It's just his bloodline comes from. Basically, it's similar to like tieflings. That sometime in the past somebody made it with a dragon, and that's why he has what he has.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or a guy infused with magic by a dragon.
Yeah, it's a little.
Or, granted power by a dragon.
Yeah, I forgot how it works for that. But yeah.
It's a combination. It's similar to like tieflings kind of thing. It's like at some point in your past, somebody basically coupled with
some bard
with a demon or
yeah.
entity. Yeah, some bard.
But yeah, So yeah, you get a little reference from him. Yeah.
Okay.
Vowel, in the course of this long conversation, would every once in a while like fly up to maybe like the rafters or a top shelf or a chandelier, whatever's in the room. And what he's looking for is anything that looks like crack, a secret door, anything like that. That
Oh.
might be something weird in the room.
Okay. Let's see, reroll. 17's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, cool. Okay. So,
Uh,
oh, what's up?
Well, that's going on. Gordon just wants to like really take in the vibe of the room and see if there's anything here that's like says like what sort of armaments he likes to use. Like if he's got like maybe some sort of like floating shield on the wall, for example.
Okay. You've seen the weapons on the walls themselves.
Mhm.
And the only thing else you notice about him specifically is, like I mentioned before, he has an arc around him. And that goes from his shoulder to shoulder over his head. And but you don't see any. We don't see weaponry on the walls or anything. And if you guys talk to each other in your mind, say, "Oh, he's a mage, some kind," you would know he's a mage. Mages don't really necessarily need weapons. They can have weapons, and there you can use it as focus. But there are some mages that are like more physically oriented, like obviously,
Like Ekrist.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but you don't see any clear weapons on the wall or any particular armaments. You might guess this guy, based on his movement and stuff like that, also is much more mobile type. He's not really like a type where somewhere is heavy armor or anything like that. So, but yeah.
Okay.
Did you communicate to the mind link
Oh.
that he's draconic risk?
Yeah, I probably would have
Okay.
done that.
I guess just in passing as we're leaving or whatever, Ekrist will, because I speak draconic, I will say a book title in draconic and be like, "Oh, I'm looking for a tome. Have you ever heard of this book?" And I'll just make up something like
Sure.
history of the dragons on such and such a continent.
Yeah. Why I'm so awesome.
Yeah.
A dragon's
But
biography. Like,
mostly I'm just saying it to speak draconic to see if that gets a reaction.
okay. You speak the draconic, and as you mentioned, it's like, yes, you're truly cultured, huh? You know the language of the magic, the dragon magic, the draconic.
I've studied now and
Linguism.
again, yes.
It is quite a fascinating one. I know it myself. Honestly, all mages should learn it. It is dragons are tied into the weave. They are very much parts of magic. Some people think they are the ultimate magic life form. I don't know if I personally agree with that, but I understand the line of thought there. They are truly powerful creatures, and they have a very strong tie to it.
As soon as I hear him, like, kind of say, I'm assuming, is he like responding back in Draconic as well, or is he just?
No, he's speaking like in common. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
As
you-
soon as I hear him say, like, it's like I don't really like think that they're like the ultimate magic or something like that. Risk will like chime in Draconic and say, I kind of agree with that sentiment as well.
Okay. Another. Your friend, your team. Do you are of you mages or something? Or
Mages? No, I just study languages.
you're a linguist. Okay, cunning linguist. I heard.
I'm a very cunning linguist.
I'd say first. I knew you were gonna say it, so I'd say
No,
first.
I just
well
say
done.
like it's like no, I'm a craftsman.
The craftsman. Well, you bring some interesting clientele. But yes, I would love to talk to you at some point in the future again. However, yes, I don't want to take up too much of your time. And
Yeah, I'm
versa.
sorry we've taken up so much of yours. You're probably tired after your match, but we really appreciate all the information, and I believe we can solve these quests that you need solved.
Well, I mean, if you can do so, you'll be the first. No one else is able to really communicate with people at any kind of late time. Everyone else has been rebuffed or not had been thrown out essentially. Yes,
Do they speak a common language, or they're just very prickly when it comes to other people?
they speak the common language here, which I say common, but it actually is basically every plane has their own language. Actually, it's
Yeah.
the electric language. I forgot what it's called, but there's an electric language, and of course you guys can speak it because you're little.
But they do at least they have a form of communication with other people. They're
Yes,
not,
yes,
and they're just very prickly because of their past.
yes.
And are we able to speak this sort of electric common because of
The will of elements, yeah.
the will of the elements?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I'll translate every language when you're in that plane.
That's cool.
It's that plane, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, Yeah,
Thank you for your time.
unfortunately, it makes picking languages for you guys kind of tough
Yeah.
because you're like
Which-
most of the time when you're doing that playing, you don't need to do that. But yeah, when you do other stuff, SQL to other places, it's more
It's-
relevant. But
It's
yeah,
basically like
Mhm.
we don't hear the actual language. We get like the English dub, and it's always a Midwest.
Yeah.
There's no enthusiasm behind the tone. It's just like it's like the automated messaging translation.
Mhm.
I get Newspeak.
there. That's how I speak. I thought. All right.
All right. Now where do you want to go, guys?
I
Off
need
to
to
the
buy some.
library.
Up
I
to
need
the
to buy
library.
some copper wires.
Oh, the library is way on the other
Some
side. Come on.
aluminium.
Yeah, Goran's interested. Checking out the market, see if he can figure out what they have that passes for spice. So,
Split the party.
yep.
You can
Spice.
also.
We're not going into combat. We're going shopping. So if we get into a fight while shopping, there's something really wrong with us.
I mean,
Okay,
Krithar,
let's find like
you
a.
never know.
That was a long conversation. Let's go to a park bench, and because the telepathic bond only lasts an hour, so I'll renew that, and then we can
Okay.
go wander off.
Also,
Probably not even noon yet, right? We came into this town, and
yeah, you've done very
Yeah.
little. Realistically, I mean, you spent
Yeah.
like a bunch of talking to this guy, but it's like maybe 15, 20 minutes or half an hour most. It's not really actually not actually that long, but still,
right.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought we had like tea and crumpets and.
I mean, yeah, you can find it if you want to try to find it, but they're not food related the way you think about
Oh,
it.
with the guy. With the guy.
It
I
was
know.
it was
Oh.
just Doritos and Mountain Dew.
I am cool with that.
The food of champions, that's the food of gaming champions.
Like
Also,
Baja
Doritos.
Blast and Cool
Cool
Ranch.
Ranch.
Cool
Yeah.
Ranch
Ranch,
and Baja Blast.
also,
Yeah, it was the cool. Here it's Cool Ranch for Doritos. Only Cool Ranch.
well, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know why it irks me so much, but aluminium just sounds so wrong. I hate aluminium.
It does. It does. I was just being a I was being a
I like
dick
that
when I'm
word.
saying it. That
Aluminum.
Yeah,
Aluminum is
Aluminum.
how I'm used to hearing it.
Aluminum is less,
Yeah.
obviously less interesting,
Yeah,
but also,
aluminium is like the British UK version of.
I
of the
know, I
word.
hate it. I'm
Like,
like,
I swear
man,
you added
Mhm.
3 extra syllables that didn't need to be
I
there.
know,
Yeah.
that's I hate it. I'm like, what?
Like
Why is
it's
this so-
called aluminium. It's like you pretentious fuck. It's aluminum.
It feels insulting. You're like, no, you're
Yeah.
just being an ass. You know, that's not real at all. Like, but I mean, yeah, that's how it is. You know.
Like you're just saying it that way because you can't say it the proper way.
But,
But no, I am serious. Like I do want to like get like some like aluminum or some kind of like thing and basically make a Faraday cage best for all of us.
I mean, sure. I don't know how much time they make you. They make a Vertigo cage. Is the Vertigo cage complicated? I don't know how complicated it is.
Not really. You can basically make it out of some copper mesh and some aluminum or a tin can, like a tin trash can kind of thing, or a metal trash can.
It's almost like you
looking-
take a thin wire and you could almost like weave it into the cloth you're wearing.
Yeah.
Just like sort of like strands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Probably wouldn't be.
like wear it underneath, if you like have a chainmail thing, just or like a chainmail, like just weave it into the chainmail vest kind of thing with the copper wires.
It wouldn't
All it
take
does
a-
is like it's the purpose of it is just to like repel electromagnetic,
Yeah.
force.
Energies.
So
yeah.
so whether it's signals to actual electricity kind of thing, so it's like basically the purpose of it is like to give us like some resistance to electricity. I'm not gonna say it. Like I'm pretty sure it would take me too long to like make us immune to like electrical
Well,
attacks.
yeah.
Resistance is futile.
Well,
Yeah.
also like but that also I like the way that they say that pun. But one thing I'd say is like you don't need to be immune to lightning because your lightning plates. You're already
Right.
lightning.
But I'm
Really-
saying like if we're getting attacked, like direct attacks, 'cause I'm assuming like it only works on like environmental.
Natural lightning, not like magical
No, it
lightning.
works by
Yeah.
it works any lightning. Basically,
Okay.
yeah. Every plane you go to, if you're
Okay.
in that plane, you're immune to that elements.
Okay.
Like attacks, whether it's environmental or also like
Well,
that.
I would probably then tune it just so like we don't get charmed again.
Well,
Mm.
Yeah, you figure out a way to make it.
Because I'm assuming like the charm effects in this plane would be like more like
magic.
actual like messing with the electrical signals in our brain. So like maybe something that'll make us a little more resistance.
Yeah,
You're going to make us tinfoil hats.
There we
I
go.
am literally going to make us tinfoil hat with copper wire as well. Copper wire band,
Oh my god.
tinfoil hat. Yes.
So, what good thing you could do is like, you're already being like, you could say it helps you. You make something like that to help you with.
I'm basically going to make us some Magneto helmets. Is what I'm going to do.
That'd be cool.
Oh, no, you're going to be Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
Yeah, I'm thinking. In my mind, it's going to be Magneto, but yeah, it's going to be Doc Brown, tinfoil hat, the whole line. Because
As long as
I
it
only have like
works.
a couple of days, or like probably barely even a day before we're out going to negotiate with a bunch of mechanical people.
Yeah. So what I'd say that you could do is you can use it to either help yourself against like charm effects, or use it to help yourself against against like thunder damage instead of just lightning. And maybe give resistance or damage from
Well,
thunder.
thunder damage is like a concussive force. It's not like an electrical thing. It's the result of the electricity.
Okay.
Thing.
Well, then another thing you could do is help against like magnetic forces essentially, like push and pull essentially.
Yeah.
So if you want to do something, yeah, if you wanted to, we say yeah, so say that or the
Yeah,
or the
I
charm.
would only be able to do one or the two. I could probably do both, but I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I leave it to the group. Do we want to try to resist charm effects, or do we want to resist the magnetic effects?
Charm effects.
Probably charm. I guess it
Charm,
depends how much time we have. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Because we've
Tin-
got a lot of ways to get around with movement that don't require using our legs. We don't have
True.
that many to stop brain fog. So
I do have spells that can give you guys like a little bit more like mental toughness against that kind of charm as well.
Yeah, but this will be like an actual like unattunable thing. It's literally just
know.
it's literally tinfoil hat. Well, it's like it doesn't require attunement. It's not magically oriented. It's just literally science.
Yeah.
So, charm effects it is.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we're looking for the various markets everyone wants to go to.
well, we're like 5 minutes before the end of the session. Do we want to just
Well-
call it?
Well, I also want. Well, let me go to the library first. Can I roll something for the library?
Sure.
After we went to the
Yeah.
market. Okay.
I'm
DMs.
totally going to the library too.
I'm basically in the market just getting the basically tinfoil hat, copper wire stuff to make my little hats. For
So
everybody.
whatever Ekros is searching for, I want to see if I could search for any history of previous fights in the arena that is in Ferris.
You're looking for the newspaper reels thing that you just turn the dial.
kind of deal. See if I could get any insight on the upcoming tournament fight. What would I roll for that?
sorry. So can you repeat that?
So we're going to the library, me and Ekrist, and I'm searching for any previous history on the tournament fights or any kind of fights in general in the underground arena or the underground stage that is currently in Farmers Field.
Okay.
But bring it up.
How much time?
So what do I roll?
How much time are you gonna spend?
I mean, are we? What's the plan for the rest of the day? As long
Well,
as
you're going to spend at least 11 minutes because I'm going to cast Detect Magic and see if there's any magic books in the library.
I mean, are we going? So what's the plan? What time of day is it right now?
It's like noon. We just
Yeah.
started the day.
And
Are we
basically,
planning-
you two are in the library. Me and Gordon
I
are
know.
in the markets. Like,
Are we
buying
planning to go
supplies.
to the Eye of the Storm today or tomorrow?
by tomorrow?
Well, I think
Probably
we also
should.
want to like find out who organizes the fights and try to schedule like our match for a couple days from now or something.
So I'll say maybe
Yeah.
like
plus
Maybe-
we'd want Kribdar along for the
Right.
island itself.
Well-
so
Okay, so I'll say
assume we'll do
maybe-
that tomorrow.
couple hours, if maybe more, depending on what the group is doing.
I would say like schedule us like 5 days from now if we set that up, just so it gives us time to like get to the place because we don't know how long it's going to take, get back as well, and like also do our activities and have time
Right.
enough to like at least rest when we come back.
I say let's say this. They're shopping, so let's say just a couple hours that I spend looking for stuff
Yeah.
in the library.
All right, so we'll do a roll. Let's see. We'll roll. I guess so. You're just trying. I guess you're just reading through books. So I guess we'll just say to find,
Newsreels.
to find the book you need to do investigation. I guess. Yeah, just to find.
Yeah, that would be investigation.
And Ekris will look for anything on these other people.
I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling.
That
Yeah.
one,
Yeah,
that
use
one.
that inspiration.
Come on, do that one, please.
Wait.
Nice.
Oh, dang
Nice.
Okay.
it.
Well, you're not there though, Gordon. So
Yeah. I was just going to say when people were shouting out when he's a halfling, he'd be able to.
Oh, that's
roll
right, you
that
have halfling
thought
luck as
too.
well.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Dang it. Yeah, actually didn't. Oh well, too late. No, it doesn't matter because he's not. He didn't get that one anyways.
and I'm not there, so I can't use Flash of Genius on
Yeah.
you guys.
And-
Mhm.
Ekris was looking for any reference on that other race of people, the Golodians or whatever.
All right. Let's see. So first, let's focus on. We'll do. Rin
And I
first.
cast Detect Magic, so if there's anything like standing out in the library that's magic, I would pop that.
There are Oh yeah, we'll do Rin's first. So Rin, you're looking around. First, you have this trouble looking around. You stumble a bit. You're like trying to find the right book. You're in the completely wrong place, and for looking for books about this stuff. And then afterwards, you get for a minute or two. You're like, oh shit, I'm actually in the wrong spot. And
A
you,
librarian's like, "Do you want to use the card catalog?" And then he
yeah,
finds everything.
yeah. So Dewey Decimal System saved everyone.
Nice.
And yeah, so you're directed to the right place, and you're able to find a bunch of information. I mean, some information. So they there's information information you get is kind of like it's not like direct information. It's like very much like indirect because they don't like write down, oh, this fight happened here, this happened here. That's not how it generally works. They don't, especially because these fights are supposed to be important fights that are like not like everyone just not to be known, not to be like written about and talked about for people for everyone. They're kind of like secretive. So, but you get like, indirect information. You learn that the fights have kind of similar to the field of Fresme. There are places where things can move faster and slower on the fields. So in the arena itself will be places where things go faster and slower, and that there are also places where the things get pushed and pulled. So there's a definitely a significant magnetic element to the battlefield. It describes how people
Oh.
were surprised by it when they were in a fight and they thought they were in range and when they weren't in range and stuff like that. So it's
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't share this information. No, I share this information. Of course.
goddamn. Okay. Okay, so that's you. Next is going to be Akris. Akris, yeah. There's different magic books here for sure. Some are about magic itself. Some are just books that are magically enchanted because they look cooler. That's literally it. Some people are magic enchanted to be actually. You see one interesting stuff. One some books are actually enchanted not just to be look cool and all that, but there's a couple books that are actually meant to be like a general guide on like how to what to figure out like what to basically know about the plane, like basically general history of the plane. And it's actually
Okay.
interesting because you automatically can read it because of the whole like will elements thing, but you can recognize that these books specifically, a couple of these books are clear. They seem to be shifting. Like the letters seem to like shift as you're reading them to become more convenient. So they seem to be converting, even though you know the language of the people here, it seems to be converting to common automatically for you. So
Interesting.
it's you might guess that these things can actually convert to other languages, like I don't like almost like automatically essentially without having to like to do something about it. Like the reader can not know a different language that the book is written and still understand it. So
Like-
that's
Like Google
Cool.
Translate, but it actually works properly.
Yeah, right.
yes. So it's pretty interesting technology for them, and like I said, it's not like a lot of books like that clearly, but it seems like who knows if that's like just because sports are more important or because they have something they want to do for the future. But it's definitely kind of a cool technology.
But not like a magic item magic
No, not
detection.
much magic items. They're just
Okay.
they're chained with magic, but they're
Gotcha.
not actually like doing anything. Like they don't have like spells or anything attached to them. Yeah.
Okay. So that was the detect magic spell, but then I rolled a 21 on finding any like histories or guides about that other race of people on the floating island.
Yes. So you look for the information. You find the information. Unfortunately, the information you have, which is decent amount, it's unfortunately around the same as the information you got
Okay.
from him for the most part. The only thing else you'll learn is that like the creatures there, they what was I put here? Yeah, you know the one thing they'll tell you is that they have a system of government that's kind of like a council. So they have a bunch of councilors essentially that kind of group up and then that council essentially is kind of what determines what the uh the ruling class, not ruling class, but basically the leadership class of the Gogolot is, and it gives you three names actually to post about it.
Okay.
I'll post them in chat, but it's Jatil, Rick, and Rusty.
Rick and Rusty.
I like Rick.
I thought you were going to say Rick and Morty there for a second.
No,
Yep.
I won't say it. But yeah, so these are three names that people might be Golodians that there's not much real information about them that you don't even want to know anything, but those three names you didn't have before. So
So they have a system of counselors for rulers, basically.
yeah, for
Mhm.
leadership they have and it seems like it's based on like a branch, not a branch of government, but like a skill, an area of expertise. So like you don't know sure what the expertise they each have, but they each have their own area of expertise, and they give their expertise essentially to help make judgments for for Galodia, or for
Okay.
Galode. Sorry, Galodians. So.
Cool.
Who else doing things?
Oh, Gordon wants to do a roll to search the market for rare spices or like food products, mainly because I've got inspiration. It's good to. I want to see if I can burn it. So.
Gonna do one more investigation check to see if they have a cookbook section.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Nice.
So I said wasted on something like that. Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
find and copy down some crazy ass
Okay,
recipes that
Gordon
you can
needs-
figure out later, and I'll give them to Gordon.
Gordon needs to roll not one. Gordon roll not one.
All right. Let's see what.
Dang it.
Oh.
That's
I will. If I use inspiration, I can choose which one to keep.
Yeah,
right?
take the higher, yeah.
yeah, it
Ah,
gives you advantage.
Well, see, take higher, but you can also pick. But yeah,
Mhm.
because
I'll take the choice,
Some people might find more fun to take the low one occasionally. But
Mhm.
okay, so yeah, so we'll go with Equus first. Equus, yeah. I also just want to say your roll is so satisfying to see on screen because 20 plus 10 equals 30 is so like I just
It's
like
so a round number. It's
yeah,
perfect.
it's lovely. It's like, oh,
Yep.
man, it's beautiful. All right. Yeah, you find a bunch of cookbooks about things, and they don't make food the way you guys think of it, but they do have kind of like drinks, like. And the drinks
Mm.
are there to, like I said, ionize people or to charge them to amp them up or damp them down. And you basically find the equivalent of Monster and like other energy drinks. And you find like stuff that like super calms you down, like basically very much like it basically found the equivalent of like caffeine, the drug, and like and like you find like
For them, it's what actually is like what Prozac or like whatever it is, it's supposed to like help mellow you out, kind of thing.
Well, I'm thinking like
Adderall, that's
you
what it
can.
is.
I don't know if you want me to roll or whatever, but a couple of 4, 5, 6, whatever recipes I want to write down that we could bring back and like infuse ice creams or whatever with these.
Yeah.
So,
You can
yeah.
definitely make it so that it helps with your Krivdar or
I've invented sour gummy worms. I think these would be good for ice cream.
Espresso and cream.
I mean,
Yes,
yeah, they have
exactly.
like caffeine, the equivalent of caffeine. For them, caffeine is the more like a more it's more electrically charged, but it is also like a
Mhm.
liquid to some degree. So it's like something they drink, but it's like yeah.
Caffeine for them is like the equivalent of like
So
alcohol.
I'm looking
It's
for a
downer.
caffeine
But yeah,
for like some sort of like herbal tea to calm nerves.
yeah, like basic chamomile,
And probably an aphrodisiac of some sort.
Yeah.
Watch like speed cocaine kind of thing is like their sugar equivalent of
Yeah.
sugar.
But yeah, you
So
find all those. You find all those, yeah, no problem. So
Mm.
you take those back and yeah, can you use it.
Yeah, so
I'll-
I like
at-
use the pens to quickly copy them down in like
Yeah,
my
and-
apartment.
After you deal with Gordon's thing, I'll just roll quick to see how much like copper and tinfoil I can basically procure.
You can get a lot. So like, I mean, it depends how much you want to buy, basically. But yeah, there's the city is awash, and it's
I would say
copper
enough
and
for like 5 essentially
There's, like,
hats for like the
Two
various-
guys on one street corner with like 5 AC units, and they're like, "Bro, come here, I got you."
It's like you want some copper? I also got some tin. I got some
Mm.
nickel too if you're feeling really spicy today.
Yeah. But yeah, because of the way this realm works, and because like this to happen, that those metals are tend to be common in some like not aluminum necessarily, but like the other ones like nickel, cobalt, platinum, certainly.
Yeah, basically like
Iron
like
steel.
some kind of like effectively a foil type thing like the tinfoil or something like that. Because I do just want to basically make a tinfoil hat is what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna be basically like making like the big signs, M. Night Shyamalan's kind of like pointy hat kind of thing. It's more like just like a skull cap kind of thing with like some copper wire meshing. So, like the copper wire mesh will be like will shape to somebody's head, and then like the tinfoil will be like wrapping around it, kind of thing.
Well, because of the commonness of it, basically everything except for the aluminum essentially is going to be very easy to find and cheap. Yeah, the aluminum will be harder to find. And it's more
Even if it's not aluminum, just some type of like metal foil
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, you can find that. You can find that too. But yeah, you're able to find what you need essentially to accomplish your task. So it's easy for you to find.
Okay.
It's not difficult to find. This place is surprisingly easy to find things in general. Also, like there's like a because the design of it, the place is very well organized essentially.
Mhm.
How much would that probably send me back to like get a bunch of copper to make some mesh skull caps and then some metal foil to like wrap around it?
Let's just say for everyone, for the including Crowdar, you can cost like basically 10 gold for everything, and like and then if you want more stuff, you can just get more stuff pretty easily with like but it's cheap. Like I said, for the most part.
Yeah, that's fine for now. That's all I'm gonna be focused on. It's something like that, something I can like just knock out within like maybe an afternoon or the next day kind of thing.
Yeah, I actually looked it up. Ferritic cages, actually, I mean you don't need the Ferritic cage because yeah, but they don't take that long to make. So yeah.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vane, how many pounds of electric spice plain or electric plain spices can I get?
You can get a lot. I mean, they have quite a lot of this. It's very common. People love it. People use it all the time. So if you want electric spices stuff like that, yeah, you can get a lot. I just depends. But I mean, stores only have so much, I guess. But like,
Yeah.
I guess it depends. Like,
probably like 5 pounds of the spice, and then because I'm hearing over the mental link about the cookbook, some stuff for ampeners and dampeners.
sure.
Yeah, when I find those cookbooks, I'm like, Gordon, no, you should be here right
Yeah.
now. I'm like, it's all like as certain recipes like pop up, I'll be like, hey, do you want this one? Do you want this one? So if you've got 4 or 5 ideas, like, you can
Yeah,
just say that.
I was gonna say, did Ekros even tell Gordon?
Oh yeah, I was almost as excited as him, but knew that he'd be even more excited. So I was like, right there.
Yeah. Plus, like, if you go shopping and you guys beat up, you go go shopping and quickly and get it again. So it's not like it's gonna like, it's like a one opportunity to buy it and that's it. It's like, but yeah.
No, we'll never come back to this plane ever again.
Ever.
Buy everything
So I'll
now.
just put it down as 5 pounds of the spices, 5 pounds of the ampers, and 5 pounds of the dampers. How much will that run me?
Oh, like it's again relatively cheap because it's so common here. But we'll say that we'll say the equivalent. Say it's gonna be like 5 pounds. Yeah, we'll just do silver. So basically 5, so 15 silver. So 1.5 gold. Literally that cheap.
Okay.
Except 5 pounds is well actually no, I should say a pound is quite actually. Pound is yeah. We'll just go gold. So it's 15 gold. 15 gold for
100
Okay.
platinum.
Sounds good.
So 25 gold so far for our little various crafting projects thus far.
Yeah, for you guys nothing. For you guys literally like you're like whatever.
Yeah.
We spend more causing a scene in a sandwich.
Yeah. We're basically bribing people to just stay silent. Just like, be cool, people, be cool.
Yeah.
Here's enough to feed your whole family for the next 6 months at least if you want to splurge.
Mm-hmm.
But I am gonna be. I'm actually more interested, less in the more, the one that's getting us the 200k medal, and more of the 10k ones, because like I want to make some maglev boots.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be useful for the upcoming fight.
Cool.
What would be the difference between that and wing boots? I guess attunement.
Well, it's not so much though we can float or something like that. It's because like Vaden mentions like, oh yeah, the field could like have like speeding you up and slowing you down.
That's right.
Counter
Yes,
that stuff.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Kazar. Nice to meet you here.
Not again. It's Critters everywhere.
Yep. I double checked on freedom of movement. It doesn't stop involuntary pushing or pulling, but it does stop a sort of like slowing mitigation. So if like they like crank up the repulsion gravity, we'll still go through it with freedom of movement.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you.
That's basically what I'm trying to make with the maglev boots. Is like
Mhm.
I'll also at least counter that part. If there's like actual like real environmental stuff, we'd probably need the freedom of movement thing to help with that. But as far as like the magnetic push and pull side of things, that's what I'm gonna try and make for our own boots.
Sounds good.
Ekros will suggest a sort of a magnetic field detector, so we can know where the pushes and pulls are going to be strongest and where we should avoid or go to.
Wasn't that one of the other? Oh yeah, that's what the Alluriptite. I'm not going to pronounce it correctly, but that's what we could use it for that, because it's like it can make it into a compass, so that's literally what it does.
Right.
Oh. But I suppose if we try to make it into a compass here, it's like it's literally just gonna keep going in a circle because like the nature of everything
Well,
here.
but I'm not talking about like a world compass. I'm talking about basically like a tricorder where we can
actually-
detect the fields in the arena when we're fighting.
No,
Oh, gotcha.
That
you know what?
could be useful.
Wait. You know what you should create, Risk? You need to create a degausser.
Yeah, you go, sir.
I remember what that is.
Basically,
it's a-
eliminates the fields.
Eliminates.
Oh, like
magnetic
it takes.
fields.
Oh, that's right. Like it dampens like static electricity or something even bigger, depending on how
No,
you make it.
It's literally for magnetic fields. It removes it. But yeah, I don't know how would we use that if we could do something like that.
It's pretty tough to do it on a big structure. I mean, but,
Yeah, like
but-
especially for like on a short
Yeah.
time. Like if I had like
Well,
a month, I could probably make
depends.
something really cool.
It depends how the
Like, I
magnetic
could probably
fields
make
are
something
being
like small scale, like a little small.
That's what I'm saying.
pockets.
If it's like pylons that are coming out of the ground of the field that we could, like throw a degausser at and disable it, something like that.
It's something that projects a 5 or 10 foot field off of your person, like on a belt buckle, so that no
Yeah,
matter
like
where
a
you
s-
go, you're always in a degaussed field.
Yeah,
When
like
you leave
maybe-
the area, it comes back, but where you
Oh,
are is safe.
To be fair though, that's probably what I could do with like the Faraday cage kind of thing, because that's
Right.
supposed to repel magnetic, fields and electrical fields or something like that. So it's like,
maybe-
but again, that's what the will of the elements does anyway.
Yeah.
well,
so-
it repels like electric damage, but not like movement. Like, say if you get
Okay.
or
So-
if you get attracted or repelled to something like, but through forced movement, then that won't affect that, or by default it wouldn't affect that, but it could with your whatever you're crafting.
Hmm.
Cool. It's really interesting stuff. So
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, why does that cell phone sound makes that sound to the speakers back in the '90s when you got a call?
Okay. Faraday cages
Oh.
can't affect magnets. So if something's like
Oh.
put up a magnetic field, it's meant to like stop electrical fields, like
Okay.
high frequency electromagnetic waves.
Or frequencies, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or frequencies like radio waves and others like
So,
like cell
I would
phone
say-
signals.
I would say look into small personal degaussers or something that we could like set up. Because that affects magnetic fields. But then again, it depends on how the field actually functions. Because it's not going to be considerable.
also just making sure, letting you guys know for the Shooting Stars, it doesn't actually cast Fireball. It casts Dancing Lights. You can cast Light. You can cast Fairy Fire, and you can charge energy charges to use to shoot lightning spheres.
Oh, can you write that down? Because I said it just
Wow.
shoots fireball.
I posted in the chat.
He posted that D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that way you can read it.
The link, yeah.
Just mention because
Okay.
obviously that won't help you in the play itself with the lightning damage, but like, or it's the lightning part, damage will help. But the fairy fire could help, other stuff could help. But it's probably more well, usually with the most of these things that help, so helpful for else. But yeah.
That's why
Plus, we
he's
already
giving it away, because it's useless to him here. That should be nothing. We want more money.
Plus, we already have like two people. Me and Ekris can easily cast fireball anyway. So
Mhm.
and I shoot firebolts all day, every day, along with my other stuff. So like I
This
can
would
make my big booms without even using fireball. So
This would actually be pretty good on Cribdar because it gives him a couple
yeah.
of versatilities, and he's like
Yeah.
never doing concentration stuff. So
And-
Right.
honestly, I almost think of just giving Krivdar the Ring of the Ram that I have because like it basically does a push thing. I'll just put it in chat so you can
What
kind of
if
see.
you
But
put both of these rings in the thing?
into
and
the
it did
sack, yeah.
Sort of like light
Yeah.
pushing
Sacco.
attack.
because the Ring of the Ram, it's like it has a 3 charges, regains 1d3 at dawn while wearing it. You can spend 1 to 3 to make a ranged spell attack against one creature you can see within 60 feet. The ring produces a spectral ram's head and makes its attack with a +7 bonus. On hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10
Yeah.
force damage and is pushed 5 feet. So I already do that with my cannon anyway.
Right.
It also lets you break objects that you can see within 60 feet that aren't being worn or carried. So
Are we-
maybe the
Take
two
cri-
rings could combine or something in the quiver and do something really cool.
basically have them go Captain Planet.
Like a lightning bolt that also throws people like 20
It's
feet
basically
away.
basically creates a lightning ram head.
Well, it almost be like the Emperor Palpatine, where he can like hit you with force lightning and you go flying across.
You go
the room.
flying.
That's
Yeah.
basically what it would be. Is like a Ring of the Ram meets a lightning thing. It's like it also can let you create lightning effects. Yeah.
Ring of the Ram is Pokevolving.
Just a quick question. We're done pretty much with the session.
I
Do you
guess
mind
so.
if we end it, DM?
I mean, if, I don't have anything else to you guys. Do. If we're not doing anything else, like, or anything else important, yeah, we can just stop here.
Well,
I think all
no,
we-
end the stream so that I want to talk about our next session. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
say like what will be a good time.
Let's stop here then. Okay, I'll stop this. All right.